So last session, you guys had a crazy wizard fight with a bunch of constructs. You
Emphasis on the crazy fucking wizard.
yeah.
God.
So you guys in a long time coming, were finally able to go after Elsa and Gator, your long lost compatriots that had been captured by the Iron Authority, the Hobgoblin Empire in the southern part of the continent. And Terra, one of your allies, Terra Thunderbrand, had been working on a way to bypass the arcane wards of the Hobgoblin Empire that would allow you to teleport into their territory to try and rescue your friends. You were able to do so without too much of an issue. There was a slight hiccup on the teleport getting here, but you arrived what appeared to be right in the entryway of the arcane laboratory of Vandrick the Vicious, a hobgoblin wizard that you had uh, uh, made an enemy of back when you were, going after that blue dragon.
AKA Mr. Creeps a lot.
Mr. Creeps a lot is like apparently his new nickname.
Mm-hmm.
But you fought him and his army of constructs, and were able to free Elsa, which was a pretty easy fight for you guys. None of you really had much of an issue. Things went swimmingly. No one almost died. Um,
Everything went fine. What are you talking about?
everything went fine.
Everybody almost died except for Flank, which is a first. So I'm counting this as a win, guys.
Yeah.
That's true.
We can totally shrug off a meteor swarm and prismatic spray and
Feeble
everything else.
mind and
Feeble mind and a couple cone of colds and that whole thing. But eventually you were able to slay Vandrick, who told you as you were striking him down, Fike, I believe it was Fike who got the killing blow, who told you as you were striking him down that if you were to strike him down, he would only become more powerful.
yeah,
than you could
stop. No.
But after slaying him and reuniting with Elsa, she informed you that Gator was here in this facility. Excuse me. And Nox was pretty adamant about trying to go and save him. You were also there. There were these curious tremors that kept happening, shaking the vicinity, and I believe we ended with you guys looting Vandrick's corpse to find a couple of fancy-looking items.
Yeah, I have fancy gold ring, fancy boots, and heavy coin purse.
Yes,
Fancy cloak as well.
fancy cloak.
Fancy cloak. I knew there was one I was missing.
Fancy cloak, fancy ring, gold ring. It's like simple gold band ring, and fancy boots and a heavy coin purse.
I
Alright.
believe that I had just been unfeeble-minded, and we were plotting to figure out a way to get into the mines and find Gator.
Yes, you guys were in
Yeah.
the middle of discussing, or you were about to discuss how you were going to go about doing that, and you had just been unfeeble-minded, and you saw Elsa, who was now free, who went over to a chest that was underneath one of Vandrick's workstations, unlocked it, and was retrieving all of her, what appears to be all of her gear, and re-equipping all of her fancy stuff. And that is where we will pick things back up. As yet another tremor shakes the area and some pebbles fall from the ceiling.
I feel like that's going to be a problem. Is there a window or something that we can look outside and see if there's any sign of whatever that is?
This over here, this section up here, appears to be like a balcony. As you can see, it has like that big long telescope that's looking out. So that's actually like a balcony area that looks out over. You're not sure yet because none of you've really been up there.
I am up there now.
Make a perception check.
Would anyone who is particularly wise care to join me?
Yes.
No idea.
I'll go join him.
All of you can go
Try
up there
over
and make a
here.
perception check if you like.
Yes, please.
Sure, why not?
Hey, Bill, can
Um,
I have control of my character, please?
Oh, I had to change that because you were not here. So Fike could.
I got you, Bureau.
I also got you.
Where the friggity frack is? There you are. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You should be good there.
Yep, I got it. Thank you.
All right. So you guys climb up there, looking out over these things. You appear to be in the side of a. It is in the side of a rocky mountain range, looking out over you're so high up that it's actually fairly chilly. You notice for the first time now that you're not like in the middle of the heat of combat and everything. As the breeze that comes in through the open area, you can see snow-capped mountains around you. You appear to be pretty high up. None of you can really recognize the terrain or the landscape. Vanya, you in particular, because you got the natural 20, decide, hey, there's this big telescope thing here. I might as well look through it. And as you look up into it, you notice that it appears to be fixated on the, as you can see much more clearly now because of this very powerful telescope, what appears to be the twin moons of Exandria.
Oh, this telescope appears to be fixated on the twin moons of Exandria.
That's worth noting. Elsa,
Renata.
any idea what?
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, Bureau. Renata,
Mm-hmm.
you looking at the work area and the workstation, you see all sorts of notes and calculations, calculating the movements of celestial bodies, calculating dates. Um, a lot of it is arcane stuff that kind of goes over your head.
Mm-hmm.
But those things you're able to pick out.
Tara, Bureau, perhaps one of you might understand this better than I would.
Sure. Tara, this looks like your area of expertise.
I mean, I can give it a look. Do either of you speak Goblin?
I speak Goblin.
I cast tongues in the last session, so I currently speak.
That allows you to speak, not read Goblin.
Okay, then I do not read
I
Goblin.
should have said, are any of you read Goblin? But
I can read Goblin, but know nothing about magic bullshit.
All I could speak out is dates.
Elsa says, yes, this is what that asshole has been working on.
Any idea what it means?
Says.
I have only been able to piece together small bits. These hobgoblins are proficient in keeping their secrets. There is some sort of ancient and powerful entity. This is not a mine. This is an excavation site. There is some sort of ancient and powerful entity that they are attempting to unearth. And Vandrick has been working on a way to control said entity.
Does that control method have anything to do with why he seemed so eager for us to be here? And I would remember that he was like smiling when he was dying, right?
Yeah, you would remember that. You were standing not that far from it when it happened. Elsa says, I have no idea about that. That could just be because he's a sick, sadistic bastard.
Well, maybe we should gather any notes and other useful material and decipher it later in a
Absolutely.
safer time.
Yes. We'll start putting things in, like rolling things up and putting them away in a bag.
I just hold open my bag of holding and say, "Here, throw as much as you want in here. It has plenty of room."
Ah,
We'll
you,
just do
Vanya.
the desk rake and just take everything.
Yeah, honestly, I assumed that's what you guys were gonna do.
Yeah.
Just Kirby it into the.
Everything off the desk into the bag.
Whoosh.
Ren's
Totally.
giving everything a nice fold, and then Fike just walks up and goes,
Tara says, perhaps later I can. I do have access to a ritual that will allow me to read any language, but I don't have it prepared, and it would take a while for me to perform the ritual right now. And I don't think time is something that we have in an abundance right now.
No,
Agreed.
that is agreed.
I don't mean to be a party pooper. As like Nox is trying to look outside, he kind of falters over and catches himself on the desk. That shit really hurt. I think I might need some rest or some healing. 'Cause it fucking sucks.
Not sure how much time we have, Nox, but here's a healing word for you. You can do it, buddy.
You get 10 points of healing, Noxus.
There you go.
Yeah, all right. I'm a little better. Holy
You
shit.
guys look around. Just FY, just as to, you guys have been kind of taking stock. Where is everybody at hit point wise? Noxus,
I am at 44.
Ren,
71?
Fike,
60.
Biero,
38.
Vanya.
I think I'm at 23.
Shit.
I can kill
Elsa.
everybody right now.
Elsa, believe it or not, is at full at 77.
Hey.
Tara's at 29, so she's looking
Shit.
pretty rough herself.
I used all of my healing potions.
Elsa, you think there's a clean, safe path for us to get into the excavation site and try to find Gator?
I believe so. If we go, she turns and points back out towards over here, which is kind of where you guys appeared, and right behind you was large wooden and iron and reinforced double doors. She says, if we go out that way, there is a mining like rail system that leads down, which is where Gator would be.
Just for a note, guys, I have 1 greater and 2 superior healing potions if anyone needs them.
Yeah, I have 2 superiors left as well.
So I don't think Elsa used my supreme, right? Or is it my superior? Okay, I still have a superior, so
If
I'll
anyone wants to
I will
trade,
actually chug that.
Tara's going to drink her last potion, which is a superior healing potion.
anyone want to trade a couple of healing, a regular and a greater for a superior?
I just give Bureau my superior, and I say keep the potions.
She gets 28 points of healing.
All right, I'm gonna.
You die, we all die here. So, heal up.
Yeah.
Here,
Yes.
heal up.
And
Bill, I'm also going to be rolling my superior.
Okay.
That puts me at 69.
nice.
Nice.
69. Wait. So 8d4 plus 8 rolling. 27.
Tara will also, just for the fuck of it, because why not,
For the fuck of it.
she's going to cast
Grass and G's.
she's going to cast Stone Skin on herself.
That's a good call.
which lasts an hour, which also regenerates her arcane ward, giving her 31 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Any dust of disappearance left?
Oh,
I-
that's awesome.
I believe so. Let me double check.
We
Also,
don't
by the way,
know-
I've been using that wrong. You have to roll 2d4 plus 2 to that's how many minutes the dust of the invisibility dust lasts.
Oh,
I reread through the magic items the other night.
we don't
Alright,
know
let's see.
Elsa's archetype, do we?
You do not. You don't know Elsa. This is the first time you've ever met her.
We have two
Can Fike
uses
be
of the
very
dust
rude
of
and ask her what-
disappearance.
I think Fike's gonna be rude and ask her what her specialty is. In Thieves Can't for the first time ever, and it's gonna work.
She kind of looks at you quizzically as someone presenting as a paladin speaks to her in Thieves' Cant. And she responds to you in Thieves' Cant, infiltration and neutralization.
Oh, yes!
oh.
I can't hold down the button and clap, but I want to.
Okay.
Okay. Does Terra know invisibility?
She does know
Okay.
invisibility.
So-
I have to check to see if she has it prepared, which I'm pretty sure she does because she knew she was coming for like a stealthy
Infiltration.
She does have it prepared. Yes.
I can make 3 people invisible without risking too much of my remaining magical power.
Her highest level spell she has left is a 5th, so she could do 1, 2, 3. She could make 4 people invisible. And you watch as Elsa holds up her hand that has what looks to be like a platinum banded ring on her finger, holds it to her forehead, and she just disappears.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's really useful.
And then reappears, and then she disappears again 6 seconds later.
God damn it!
One ring to rule them all.
And you remember her being able to do this, and you now recognize that as apparently ring of invisibility.
Hey.
Hey,
Glad you
neat.
still have that.
Mhm.
All right. I would suggest that we hold off on using magical invisibility outside of Elsa's ring. Use the dust as needed and try to find Gator quickly.
Very well. We should not
Is
be
there
staying here
anything
either way.
else we want to do in this room?
No.
I mean, did we take a look around? Maybe there's other stuff useful. I mean,
We did roll investigation
Yeah,
checks
we
last
covered
session.
over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I believe you specifically rolled investigation checks.
That's how we
for
found the
Andrew's
scroll and stuff.
corpse.
yeah, just for the corpse. That's why I'm asking,
Oh, okay.
not for the room, because maybe there's something useful in the room.
You want to give the room a once over, guys, and then we're out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sure.
Yes.
Real quick.
Oh no,
once
you
over.
did, guys. You did roll the room. That's and you
Oh,
found
we
that
did.
that scroll of greater restoration.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
wondering
that's
about that,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought that was what that was for.
Yep. So you
My
did
bad.
roll the room.
Let's
All right, then yeah, let's head out.
Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna remind Noxus to tuck his tail.
Listen. All right, I don't have as much control over it as some Dragonborn or Dragonkin. Okay, it's got a mind of its own. It's bigger than most. Don't make fun of me.
Perhaps
his
this
best to
conversation
tuck
is
his
for
tail.
later. Shh.
He'll try his best to tuck his tail, but fail completely.
Elsa gives you a look, Bureau, like these are the guys you brought along for the sneaky mission.
They're good. Trust me.
I have evidence that they're quite capable in a fight, but sneaking around is another
Yeah.
skill set entirely.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that is another skill set.
Perhaps some of us should stick to the front, and others can lag behind a bit.
Yes.
I'll stay behind. I'll be in the back.
Allow me to join the front.
Oh, into the front.
Quick question, Bill.
Yeah.
You gave me DM inspiration like at the end of last game. Does that carry over or?
I will allow it to carry over since I gave it to you like as we were ending.
Okay.
But you have to use it before the halfway mark.
Fair.
Sounds fair.
All right.
Ooh.
'Cause
Boom.
honestly, that's like the first time I've ever heard Bill do that. So that's lenient. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm not complaining.
All right, so you guys make your way towards the doors, and as you get there, another rumble happens, as the cavern and the room shakes.
Who's in the back with?
I would be towards the front.
As would Elsa. Tara would hang out towards the back with you, Nox.
Hey, Era. Fuck is that?
As you come up to the doors and push them open, you come out into what looks like a pretty involved and expansive mining operation, is what it looks like.
I'm gonna pull out a length of rope and just have it handy. And Knox, have the dust ready. Everybody, if he's gonna use the dust, grab the rope so we don't lose track of each other.
Understood.
I have it ready for someone
As
says they want to
you
use it.
kind of just come out the door, I would like those that were in the front, air quotes,
Mhm.
to make perception checks.
Okay.
Holy.
Why do I keep doing that? Let's Elsa.
Ren over here with her plus 12. Holy cow.
She's done a lot
I
of
forgot
observing in the
about
past several weeks.
Neat.
Oops.
She's been doing a lot of mirror watching, you know, kind of like how there's TV, there's mirror.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that watching TV gives you expertise in perception.
The more you know. All right, as you guys kind of peek your head out, you come out into what is quite clearly a small section of like worked stone into a T intersection. There's a wall directly across from you, and there are hallways down to your left and to your right. Down to your left, everyone but Biero, you guys hear the sounds of armored boots clomping, and you can see what looks like torchlight kind of coming down that hallway. You don't see any figures yet, but you can see like shadows moving across the wall. There is what sounds like dozens of armored boots hastily making their way towards this location, apparently. And to your right, there is more hallway that disappears around a turn.
Elsa, which way?
She says, she points the opposite way of where the people are coming from.
Yeah. Quickly stick up against the wall and start hanging that way, like as close and as out of sight as possible. Keeping up against.
I'd like everyone to make stealth checks.
Sorry, guys. I'm not very sneaky.
It's a group check.
Neither Noxus.
I'd like
On brand, guys. On brand.
I'd like to give Knox my DM inspiration.
Okay. Roll again, Nox. It's Tara.
It's better.
Well, you're no longer the least sneaky person here.
And this is Elsa.
Damn,
Ooh,
Elsa.
baby.
Damn, girl.
Yeah. This is her thing. All right, so overall, that's pretty good. You guys dart your way down. The last of you can kind of see what looks like many hobgoblin soldiers coming into the view of that corridor as you guys just disappear around the right to where you pretty much come to an area of what you kind of see on your screen right now.
Mhm.
There are those like mining cart tracks that disappeared down into this what Elsa said was an excavation, not a mine, though it looks pretty mine-like to you. Standing next to these several empty mine carts are a pair of hobgoblin guards, it would appear, wearing simple armor, have longbows slung over their backs with long swords and shields, and they're kind of there conversing back and forth. Um, as there are several mine carts that are empty lined up on a couple different tracks that are next to each other. What
Perhaps
would
this
you
is
guys
time
like
for
to
the
do?
dust.
So yeah, dust may not be a bad idea.
Who has that?
Can
Sure.
Noxus hear them or?
Yeah, you guys are all kind of clumped
Mhm.
together.
Okay.
You can hear the huge double doors that you came out of that led into Vandrick's laboratory slam open, and what sounds like multitude of soldiers rushing into that room.
I'll start uncoiling the length of rope and handing it out to people as Nox does the dust. And we still have Heroes Feast on us, right?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
you do.
I will pull out the dust of disappearance.
Using its second to last charge.
Correct.
Throw it up in the air
Yeah.
to coat everyone. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
Oops. Sorry.
Just roll another d4.
Okay. So
So
5, 6,
7.
7.
So you guys, as the dust kind of slowly coats over everyone, you watch as you all disappear.
All right, lead the way, people who know where we're going.
Elsa.
Fastest way down, and she points to the carts.
Shit.
Dunk, dunk, put the two of this bitch. Let's go.
uh, let's hop in the cart, I guess.
Alrighty, you guys hear loud shouting coming from behind you, and it sounds like those boots are coming out, running out, and you hear like like a helm's deep loud horn blow multiple times as you guys go rushing out towards the carts. Everybody make stealth checks with advantage.
Haha! Yes!
Hey! Boom. Yes!
I tucked my tail flawlessly.
Broken clock, Knox. Broken clock.
All right, so these carts, as there are several of them lined up here, can't fit all of you in one cart. The most you could fit in one cart is 4 people, probably. And you might have to split up like Nox and Vanya, or they might have to be in the cart with 3 people because they're pretty big.
I will go in the first cart.
I'll go with Bureau.
Elsa probably also better be in the first cart.
I guess I'll go second then.
I'll take a cart next to Bureau's cart.
Mhm.
Tara's gonna jump in the first cart to be with Elsa. So it sounds like Vanya, you're in the second cart.
Yeah, I'll go wherever there's still room for me.
All right. You guys hear the 2 hobgoblins that are guarding the carts there, talking back in Goblin, back and forth in Goblin, as you all kind of climb into the carts. there are brake releases that are attached to the carts, and as you pull them, I assume you pull them,
Mm-hmm.
and the carts begin to roll away. The two goblins turn and see this and start shouting in Goblin, and they turn and shout back down the hallway that you guys came down as you guys begin to slowly roll and pick up speed as you begin rushing down.
Vanya knows what they said.
Yeah, I speak Goblin. What are they shouting?
Um, they looked like they had become alert once the once the horn was blown.
Vera?
Um, and as you guys begin roll, before you got into the cart, they were talking about um, soon the excavation will be complete, and the creature will be the emperor's to control, and then our plans can move forward, and the invasion can commence.
Ooh.
Oh.
and and then as the horn blows and you guys begin to roll away down the cart, and they notice these what to them appear to be empty carts start rolling away, they shout back into the hallway that you guys had come from, where they hear all that commotion going on, and they say, "In here, come after. They must be invisible," and they shout. And you guys hear people coming as you guys begin to roll down the carts and begin picking up speed and picking up speed and picking up speed. Here we go. This is going to be a fun little. You guys are doing the mine cart.
Oh shit, this is so Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones
Yeah.
minecart face.
Woo!
I'll let everybody know. It sounds like they know we're here.
I am not surprised at this point.
As you guys feel another tremor. It apparently was not just in the room; it is shaking this entire mountain. So apparently, as you guys begin to pick up more and more speed going down these carts, I'd like the second cart, which is Ren, Fike, and Vanya. As you guys turn and look back, as you guys begin to come around a corner, make perception checks.
Okay.
Well, good thing. Oh.
Fuck!
I was about to say something about how it's good all the perceptive people are back here.
Yeah.
I'll give you this. There appears to be activity back there.
Oh, this is gonna be the most epic
Wow.
fight ever.
I don't know what's happening.
All right. As you guys begin to really pick up speed, as the pitch and slope of this track really starts to get a little bit steeper, you guys are going really fast on this roller coaster ride. As you come around one turn, the people in the front cart, you guys notice, apparently with all this rumbling and shaking, some rocks were knocked loose, and there appears to be a rather large obstruction about 40 feet ahead of you on the track that is covering the track. That if you guys collide with, you're all probably all going to get flung from the cart, and it's not going to be good.
Oh boy.
How many boomy things?
Who's got the wand of fireballs?
Not me.
Nope, I can't attune to that.
You guys gave it to Orani.
But she gave it
Oh, that's
back,
right.
but
Oh, she did?
yeah.
Well, no one's attuned to it, I don't believe, at the moment. So
Yeah. I got magic missiles, but
I will shoot it with some Eldritch blasts.
make your attacks.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, just the straight rolls. I
Yeah.
forgot to turn advantage off.
So you guys watch as Nox kind of steps to the front and holding out his hand, fires 3 Eldritch blasts at the rocks. They all hit. Only 2 of them appear to blast away 2 of the two of the obstructions, there's still enough rock on the. It appears that there's still enough rock on there that it might cause an issue for you guys as you go over it, and you've only got about 20 feet before you're going to collide with it. Who else would like to try and do something?
If I could magic missile.
You're in the back, Ren. You don't
Shit.
notice this yet.
Damn it.
Is it like huge rocks?
They're
I guess-
fairly large size. They're big enough that if your cart collides with it, it's probably going to send you ass over tea kettle.
Oh, fuck! I don't know if this is gonna work.
You run out of time.
Come on.
All I have to try is a sunbeam.
You want to try a sunbeam?
I will try the sunbeam, blowing my 6th level slot and see if it
Tara says.
damages.
Tara says, "Let me," and she will cast a 5th level spell. As she will cast telekinesis, and she will reach out and she's going to make an Arcana check to try and lift all the rubble from the track and move it.
Come on, Jedi. Come on, Jedi mind powers.
Reach
Yeah.
out and touch me.
And you guys watch as she concentrates and full on like Luke trying to lift the X-Wing out of the Dagobah swamp, lifts up the remainder of the rocks and chucks them off to the side as you guys just get to where those rocks were and go speeding by, picking up more and more speed.
Good
Yeah,
job.
Tara. Yeah, Tara.
You guys notice in the back, you guys now notice that there are several carts full of hobgoblin soldiers that are beginning to catch up to you from behind.
Oh.
Do we appear to have picked up to maximum speed?
Not quite yet. You don't know what the maximum speed on this thing is yet.
Okay, well, whenever we get to a point where it seems like we can't possibly be going any faster, let me know.
Okay.
All right. Well, there's like tracks for these mine carts, right?
Yes, you guys are on tracks.
Can I like reach out the back with my sword and try and fuck up the tracks?
You can in a minute.
Okay, sorry.
Just hold on to that thought. As you guys come speeding around another turn, you look ahead about 50 feet, and you can see that there is a section of track, kind of like over here, that is destroyed. And there is about a 10-foot gap between, apparently some rocks came down and crashed through it, and there's about a 10-foot gap between where the track picks up again, though there is a slight incline to the end of the track that you're coming down. I would like one person in each cart to try and make an athletics check to try and guide each cart over these jumps.
I got you.
You got
Can
it?
I'll do it for
Can I
mine.
inspire Nox?
Vanya, you're still under the effects of your potion. You've
I
probably
am.
got about a half hour left on that thing.
All right, cool.
Nox got something up your sleeve, I bet.
Uh,
You're inspired.
I think so. I don't know if this will work, and I will
He's
like
giving
grab
you,
this.
he's giving you inspiration.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And I'll grab the sides, and I'll try and do like from Donkey Kong Country, and I'll try and jump.
Essentially,
it.
that's what you
Yes.
So I would like athletics checks from Vanya, who made his, and from Noxus.
Yes.
All right. You guys come towards it, and you yank up on the carts as you get there. Nox, you're in the front. You guys, you're nervous there for a second that you're not quite gonna land right on the on the tracks, but it's a smooth landing as you guys continue to rocket on down the tracks. Vanya, you yank up on yours, and you're still not used to all this strength that you have. You yank up a little bit too hard, so when you guys come down on the other side, you kind of bounce a little bit, like when you were in the back of the school bus as a kid and it hits a
Shit.
pothole. So I need the three of you to make dexterity saves.
Okay.
So that
Everyone gets a +4 that's in the cart with fight.
Oh, hey.
that
That's
bit of
accurate.
missing track, is that like a hole to unknown depths, or is it just like
Yeah,
a bit of missing
yeah.
track?
13.
Okay. Then, as soon as the second cart gets by, I would like to cast Wall of Force just on the side of the track closest to us.
Okay. Nice. All right. So that's a 23 for Fike. It was a 24 for Vanya because of the
Yep.
Fike's aura, and
Uh-huh.
a 13 for you, Renata.
Yep.
You guys watch as Renata is. It looks like she's about to get thrown. As you guys come down, she bounces the most of the three of you, and it looks like she's about to fall out of the cart.
Oh, grab.
I'll try and grab her.
Make a. I'll say make. We'll say it's an athletics chess.
Nice
Athletic
chess.
check.
If I'm helping Vanya, can he get advantage?
Sure. So 19. So at the last second, Vanya, after landing the thing, you wheel around and reach your hand out as you're just able to grasp like forearms with Renata. As she goes flying away, you yank her back into the cart as you guys go rocketing on.
Thank you.
Just in time, as you've spun around for that, Vanya, you guys
Mhm.
turn back and look around just in time to see. All right, so the first cart in no way makes it over. It just goes. You just hear Wilhelm scream. "Ah!" As a cart full of like 4 hobgoblins go disappearing into the darkness. 2 of the other ones made a 19, natural 19, but as they come across the other side, they crash into the wall of force that Viero made. Like hitting a backboard on a like hitting the backboard on a basketball and just go back
Splat.
down. Second series of Wilhelm screens as they go disappearing into the darkness. However, the third cart rolled a natural 20,
No.
so they go and they even clear your wall of force, Bureau, as they
shit.
land
Wow.
on the other side. Yeah,
Wow.
natural 20. As they even clear your wall of force and land on the other side somehow, miraculously. There's some sort of all-star hobgoblin in that cart. He's like that extra big bad guy that like Indiana Jones has to fight. That's like
Oh, the one he shoots.
yeah. As they
How far-
land and continue following you.
How far away are they from us?
They're at fair distance. They're not like right close. They're probably like 50 or 60 feet behind you guys.
Oh, okay. Could
They
I
are going to,
shoot them?
however, before that happens, they are going to get a turn. They are all pulling out their crossbows and longbows. They're going to all fire at all of you guys in the back cart here. 2 of them are going at Vanya because you're the biggest target.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Did you want us to roll initiative?
No, this isn't an initiative thing. This is all kind of just happening fluidly.
Alright.
16 or 21 to hit you, Vanya.
16 will miss, 21 will hit.
No,
Uh,
I misspoke on the 16. It was a total
Oh.
of 21.
Okay, 21 will hit.
Warding
And the second
maneuver.
one on warding maneuver. Does that work on ranged attacks?
I believe so. Yeah, it's
Could you
any.
double check for me?
Yeah. Let's see. Come on, where are you? Ah, there we go.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll your d8 then.
We're all still invisible, right?
No, that's worn off at this point. It's been a little. You
Okay.
guys have been. Yeah, it took them a while to catch up to you, and
Okay.
it took a while for you guys to get up to speed.
Oof.
So a 20 total to hit,
Ugh.
Vanya. And then the second one to hit you, Vanya, is a 25.
That'll also hit.
And then Renata, man, I'm rolling like a demon here. That's a 25 to hit you,
Yep.
Renata. And Fike, 22 to hit you.
Yeah, hits.
Wow, I did not roll below a 16 there.
Hey, get him out now.
That's kind of awesome. Vanya, that's 7 and 7 as you get drilled with 2 arrows, kind of like as you're grabbing and pulling Renata back into the cart.
Okay.
Fike, 9 points of damage to you. And Renata, as you're like being like kind of like being held up.
like a kite.
Yeah, like a kite. You get one in the side for 8 points of damage. As you guys continue rocketing on down, Vanya, I'm going to say with you doing the jump and pulling Renata back in, you don't really get a chance to attack the tracks behind you just yet.
That's fair.
Maybe later you can if you have some more free action, you can do that.
Okay.
As you guys continue rocketing down this cart, picking up more and more speed, you come around another bank. And you guys can see that kind of coming perpendicular, like crossways across the track that you're coming, are those carts, those carriers that kind of come that are like attached to a ceiling track that are moving the opposite way, and they hang low enough where it's going to be an issue. As you guys all come rocketing toward them. I'm going to need everyone to either make a dexterity or intelligence saving throw to avoid getting knocked by these things as you try to get through it.
Okay.
Saving throw?
Yes, intelligence or dexterity saving throw, your choice. Here is Elsa's. She did not have advantage, but...
You're
And
not gonna make Tara roll, right? She's so tiny.
she has to roll. Yep.
Oh shit! This is
She's gonna make an intelligence save, which is pretty good for her. Okay. You guys, as you guys come rocketing through, unfortunately, it looks like Tara is the only one. She goes to try and time it as opposed to just react, like trying to time everything, but she doesn't duck in time, and she crashes her head into one of these things as you guys are going underneath it. She suffers.
At least she has 10 hit points.
She got her bell rung, literally.
Yeah,
Oof.
she suffers.
Because I don't have any.
round 2, fight.
Hopefully her ward takes that. She had a decent ward on that.
38 points
Oh,
of
her
bludgeoning.
ward took most of it.
Her ward did take
no.
most of it. But she also takes half damage because stone skin, and
Hey!
that's bludgeoning.
Thank
So she
you.
actually only takes 15 points of damage.
Which her ward took entirely then.
And her ward took, and so it doesn't get through to her. But you watch as she hits. There's like this weird field that kind of and she gets knocked back from the force.
There's a
But kinda-
head-shaped thing in the...
Yeah, there's like a head-shaped dent as you guys turn around and look in the thing. As you guys continue on forward.
Is it are they hanging like the things that are going like they suspended by rope, or is it like chain?
there's like a track that's built into the ceiling that they run along. It's almost like the opposite of what you guys are on, but instead of having like a railroad track type thing, it almost is like those hangers at a hotel that are the little ball inside of the thing. It kind of runs on something like that.
Gotcha.
It's like a
So it could
like
be
a
knocked
laundromat,
off.
but filled with buckets of
Yeah, like a
stone.
laundromat, but they're like buckets of stone and stuff. Yeah.
So when Fike's cart passes by, I would like to try and shoot that to try and knock it off.
Make with what? Your Eldritch Blast?
Yes, because that's force.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks.
Woo!
Fucking up, boy.
Get wrecked!
Oh, I did
Alright.
four. Sorry.
That's
Oh,
all right.
oh shit!
Yeah.
I saw the one. I didn't see the two.
Yeah. So you send out 2 Eldritch Blasts that hit the front and the back joints that hold it, and one of them just falls directly into the middle of the railroad track. As you guys see the hobgoblin cart coming around the corner, and they see this.
Good job, Knox.
I want that thing where you pull the front brake on your bike when you're supposed to pull the back brake. You just go, go, and then explode for no reason, please.
Yes, just a random explosion. And then we all just like look at each other, like, where did that come from?
Oh yes, alchemist fire I've been asking for weeks. Ah!
As they go crashing into it, you watch as they go crashing into it. They're gonna make saves. Oh boy! As three of them just go, just like smashing into the rock, and there's just like blood stains,
Oh.
like on the side, like on the side of the on the side of the cavern wall. One of them manages to roll, like land and roll a little bit, and gets up and is like shaking his fist as you disappear around another corner.
Get fucked, nerd!
Oh, that's my Dragon Ball, and I love him so much. He's so good at everything.
As you guys continue traveling down, you get the sense now, Bureau, that you guys have reached your top speed.
Well, I was going to use wall of force for that, but then you presented
Oh.
the goal. So
Okay, never mind. But you guys are hauling, like your wind. Those of you that have hair is getting like blown back, like you're like the dog sticking its head out the side of the car. Like you guys are moving.
I will tend to Tara and be like, yo, hey, are you all right? You good?
As you guys come around this corner, you come out on the cavern opens up super wide. You are now on like the bridges. Like there's no tunnel that you're in. You're just an open expanse on one of these like these suspended bridges without like the gaps in it. But like just over the edge to each side is down into darkness that goes beyond any of your dark vision. And you also see as two tracks on either side of you also come out of separate tunnels that kind of run alongside you with about 10 to 15 feet of space between all the tracks. And you guys feel another tremor shake through the tunnel as the carts begin to shake back and forth. I need everyone to make strength saving throws to hold on.
Ooh.
Whoops, it shouldn't have been an
Vanya!
advantage.
We need those crits, Vanya.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll it at advantage.
Here's Elsa's
Oh.
Oh no.
and Tara.
Oh, she's a strong wizard. Okay.
Yeah, she's a mountain dwarf. She's pretty
Yeah.
strong. As you guys as the cavern shakes again, Elsa, Tara, and Biero are unable to stay in the carts as they begin to fall out of the carts. What are you guys doing?
Shit.
If anybody looks at Nox, he's just like, shit, fuck, and he
Yeah,
will just grab the
Knox,
closest
suddenly
person
you're
to
like
him.
the only one.
Robe,
He literally grabs the closest person to him, which is probably Tara, because he was like talking to her.
All right, try to make a athletics check to try and grab her.
Wait. Tara fell out, you said?
Tara, Elsa.
Then I did
and
too,
Biero.
because I rolled less.
Oh, you rolled a 13.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit!
Everyone in the front cart begins to fall out.
Oh shit. I don't have.
I will try to climb back in.
So, all right, I don't know if you'll let me do this as a reaction, but I
Okay.
guess I'll ask. Is pull out my loot and try to cast Wind Wall so that it pushes us back away from the hole or the
Okay.
emptiness.
All right. Yeah, I'll let you. You can do that to you and one other person,
All
and I'm gonna need you to make a performance check.
right, I will do that for Elsa and just hope to God that Tara has Featherfall. Let's see.
Ooh.
Performance.
Nope, I that.
All right. You are not able to get yourselves all the way back in, but you're able to get yourselves up enough that the two of you are now like hanging off the side of the cart. You turn and look over your shoulder into nothingness.
Oh no.
But the cart is also now lopsided, kind of heavy to your side, and it's starting to tip. Nox, what are you doing over on your side? And is anybody in the back cart trying to do anything?
Yes. At least to try seeing
I
that.
will.
Close is the cart
I
to
will
us?
take my free hand because my other hand's on the cart.
You're
And I will
not
try.
hanging onto the cart. You're in free fall.
Oh, I'm falling. I can't do anything.
Since we had the rope and
I don't
stuff,
know what to do.
what I'd like to
The-
do
you
if
guys-
I can.
Once you guys got going in the cart, I can't imagine you guys were still connecting each other by rope.
Oh, I know, but we still had some, so.
You still have some, yeah. So all right, so what are you trying to do?
So what Ren would like to do is just say, Vonnie, I need your assistance, and she's going to activate enhance ability for strength and toss the rope to Noxus. Hold on, grab Terra.
I
And
grab Tara if she's close enough.
fling the rope at him and like grab it and try to pull keep them up.
All right,
Hopefully
so I'm gonna
Vanya can give her
have-
some assistance in keeping her on the cart while she's doing this.
All right, Nox, I'm gonna have you roll an acrobatics check to try as you're falling through the air to reach over and grab Terra.
Oh, fuck.
You graze fingers with Terra for just a second, but unfortunately, you guys are now just spinning. Because of that movement, the two of them are just spinning like this. If you want to use that rope to catch them or not, it's going to have to be some sort of like a lasso type deal because they're
Okay.
not going to be able to grab it. So I'll say you quick put a loop into the rope, and you can. I'll say
Check it.
just make a straight dexterity check.
Oh shit! I should have done dex for that instead of strength.
For what?
For the enhance ability.
Oh, I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, I was like,
All
I
right,
was
so
gonna
you're using Nature's Boon to cast Enhance Ability on
yeah.
yourself?
It would initially been strength because I thought that I could hold on to like grab
I'll
them
let you
both.
change it right now quick if you want. You
Okay.
can change it real
Okay.
quick if you want now that you know what's going on.
Then it's dex check. Maybe like acrobatic type stuff or
No, it's just straight dex.
oh straight dex. Okay.
Yeah, so but you have advantage because of the enhanced ability. 15. So you are able to lasso one of them.
Whoever the closest one is, because that would be Nox at this point.
I mean, they're kind. All right, so you lasso Nox around his foot, his ankle, as you begin to start pulling him up. Nox, you are now in the back cart as Vanya pulls you up into that cart. Tara is going to save herself as she burns another spell slot. She's going to cast her last 4th level spell slot to cast Dimension Door.
Oh,
There we go.
Reappears back in the other cart, which is enough to sort of counterweight it, Garo. For you and Elsa, you two can make athletics checks to climb back up into the cart. Not super hard.
You can do it!
Yeah, Biro, you're able to climb right back up.
Then I'll help Elsa if needed.
Yeah, as she, you guys are two of you are able to climb back up. You look around, noticing that Noxus is no longer in the cart that you were in. As you turn around and look back, he is like trolling and fishing. They are pulling him by his ankle. The back cart as
tail
Nox is
sticking
hanging upside down.
Okay, guys.
Sarah, you still got that telekinesis going?
She says, unfortunately, that conk on the head kind of broke my concentration.
Oh, fair
I'm
enough.
sure you can understand. As you guys now notice, 2 carts full of hobgoblins on either side of you on those 2 extra tracks come out onto the tracks beside you guys now, as they are all pointing arrows, longbows and crossbows at you. They're all Would any of you like to do
Yeah.
something?
Yes.
Before they react?
Can
Before
I
they
can I
act?
shoot can I shoot Eldritch Blast
Well,
under them to try and shoot them up?
Let's see if you've been doing a lot. Let's see if somebody else has something they want to do.
I'd like to drink a healing potion so I don't die.
Probably a good idea.
Vanya drinks a healing potion.
How many carts are there?
There's 2 on each side of you.
2. Would like take out the wand of magic missiles and fire. Use a 2 charges and fire 2 shots at like the wheels in the front to like knock a wheel off like out of place and just cause it to like fall over.
Okay, so you're doing 2 charges, so it's 4 darts.
Yeah,
so
two on each.
darts, 2 darts on each in the front, or in the
Yeah,
rear
like in
part?
like a front corner, just like one wheel, so they both like
Yeah.
break
All
a
right.
wheel off.
All right, roll damage
Okay.
for it, because it automatically hits.
Yeah. Where's used to have a magic missile thing, but oh, I might. No, I don't anymore. So let's just roll that.
And also, if you're playing the
1d4
drinking
plus
game,
1.
you can drink now because Bill's running to go take a pee-pee real quick.
Hey. Fuck.
I wasn't playing, but now I
You.
am.
I'm gonna move upstairs then.
Hey.
I am low on big spells, guys. I got my 6th and my 7th.
Just hold on to your 7th.
Yeah, we need a way out.
Yeah.
Hopefully Gator's right at the bottom of this. Loading stone.
Hopefully.
That'd be great.
I've got a wall of fire from my loot, a couple of
He's
4th
gonna go,
level.
Nux, my boy, and then we teleport out.
There went my hunter's mark.
Alrighty. So 6 to one and 9 to the other. I'm gonna make structural integrity rolls for the
Come
cart
on.
wheels.
Be shitty cards. Be shitty
Be
cards.
shitty guts.
So it's just straight rolls. It's not. There's no modifier to it. So it's just a straight roll, and the damage is the DC.
Oh shit.
So for the first one, you watch as the wheel starts kind of wobbly, but the cart does not fall off.
Damn it.
The other one rolls a natural 1.
Yes!
So you watch as the wheel gets blown out and the cart goes off the side as 4 hobgoblins go wee down into the pits below. Now they're gonna go because it's kind of like a back and forth thing, and so they'll go and then we can come back to you, Fike. There's now only 3 carts left. They're gonna fire arrows and bolts at you guys. They're actually
thought
going
there
to
were
use
2.
their collective. They're going to use their collective, like a volley. So I need everyone to make dexterity saves. Here's for
Wrong
God,
Come on!
what the fuck?
Dexterity saving throw?
dexterity saving throw.
There you
There's
go.
nowhere to go with this card. I can't dodge if I can't go
Also,
anywhere. Need
I
to
know,
be able
it's
to-
hard.
Can I use my my second slot for ring evasion?
You can.
I will do that.
It's an evasion for AoE.
Never mind
This
then.
is kind of an AOE. They're like doing like a volley at everybody kind of thing.
Oh, that's true.
You know what? Never mind. Never mind.
You can use your. You can
it
use
makes sense.
your inspiration that Bureau gave you if you want.
I
still have
already,
that,
I already
I
used that. Oh, that? Yeah, I'll use that.
Not the
D10?
DM
Oh, right.
inspiration, it's like bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I will use that. D10. Rolling now.
A 6,
10.
bringing you up to a 10, which unfortunately is still not enough.
Oh.
That's fine.
But
I will save that evasion.
alrighty. Ooh, that's a good roll.
I also remember that I healed
so-
earlier, so.
So Fike, you can use your evasion on this, but Noxus, B Arrow,
Make death saves.
no, not death saves. You each take 23 points of piercing damage as you're perforated by a couple of bolts and arrows. The rest of you take half of that, including you, Fike, because of your evasion. You take half of that. So that would be 11 for everyone else.
Oh,
You
now
said
I'm not at
23?
69 hit points.
Not nice.
Yeah, 23 helps.
tail! Thank you. My tail! They shot my tail!
Now, Fike, you had something you wanted to do?
Yeah. I'm going to take my hand axe out, and I would like to throw it at the handbrake.
At whose handbrake?
Their handbrake.
Their handbrake?
Yeah.
Okay. They're not applying their handbrake at the moment. You guys are all rocketing at like top speed down
I
this thing.
understand that. So
Okay.
I'm hoping for like a.
Oh, you're hoping to okay, I see. Go ahead and
Yeah.
make an attack roll. Roll damage. See how hard you hit it. All right, same thing. I'm gonna roll just a straight integrity. See how hard it is to hit. It's just a straight roll, no modifier. The damage is the DC.
Get the emergency make the thing smell funny lever.
And I rolled a 4. So the handbrake hits as they begin to screech to a stop, and as they do, this is the ones on your left. The back one crashes into the front one. I'm gonna make dex saves to see if anybody falls out.
I would like to thank Georgia Traffic for this. I-85, you my boy. Thank you
Hard
very
stop.
much. I just brake checked someone.
All right, so you watch as 3 hobgoblins in each cart are unable to hold on, and they fall out, and Wilhelm screams, "Ah!" down. The other 2, the one is able to yank back on the handbrake as they begin to move again, but there's only one in each of those carts over there. Bringing it back to them, they are going to fire more arrows at you guys. So, since they don't have enough people to do that volley attack anymore, they just have to make individual attacks. And I forgot to mention earlier, I figured you guys would have picked up on it yourselves, but you guys have half cover because half of your body is like beneath the cart. So you each have a +2 to your AC.
Hey.
Since I'm outside, do I not have that?
No, you don't yet because you're still hanging outside the cart. You're still
I
getting
figured.
yanked back in.
Since he's flailing in the wind, do they have disadvantage if they try to shoot at him?
Come on, flailing's basically like taking the dodge action, right?
Not quite. It was a good effort though. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans. Anyway, one gets fired at you, Renata, but they don't roll anywhere near enough to hit you. Fike, one gets fired at you. That also is gonna, I imagine, miss your armor class. Bureau, one gets fired at you. I'm pretty sure a 14 misses you.
Correct.
Vanya, another one gets fired at you. Does a 17 hit you?
With half cover, no, it does not.
Yay!
Nice. So it just twang off the side of the car. It would have like landed in your thigh, but it hits the cart instead. Noxus, one comes to you. 16.
Nope.
You do not get hit.
Hey.
And another one we'll say at Ren, because why not?
Mhm.
How about a 19?
Nope. Not with the
Not with the half cover?
not with half cover.
Shucks. All right, so they all fire. Back to you guys. Would somebody like to do something?
Yeah, I shoot them.
You can use your action to keep pulling yourself back into the cart.
And I will do that.
I would like to
Okay.
try again with the last charge of the magic missile to knock the
Last charge?
not last charge, second to last charge. I have 2 left.
You only have 2 left? Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
'cause you-
used 3 on
That's right,
asshole.
right.
I'll try to, whatever one I see her shoot at, I'll try to follow up with the same one with a hand crossbow.
Okay. Go ahead and we'll do the same thing, Renata. Go ahead and roll
Yep.
damage. And fire your crossbow there, Bureau.
Woo.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 13 plus 6 is 19. So that's the DC.
Come on.
And this is at which one of the carts? There's 3 left. 2 of them only have 1 in it, and 1 has 4 in it.
The one with 4 in it.
Okay. Oops, that's cocked. Swear to God, I rolled a natural 18. So you hit the cart, and it goes screaming off into the chasm. Bring it back to the last 2 over there. We're gonna fire arrows. Another one at you, Renata, because you keep knocking carts off like Bode. That's actually a 22 to hit.
Yep.
All right, you suffer.
I'm gonna use Aura. I'm gonna use Aura of the Guardian to take all that damage from her.
Take all of that.
Yep.
All right, so you take 4 points of damage.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
As the
Fuck
arrow, as the bolt is headed straight for you, Ren, you watch as there's like this small flash of divine energy which redirects it, and it strikes Fike in the shoulder, just grazing him.
Fike, I believe the term was what the fuck?
Picked up some new tricks while you were gone.
And then another one at you, Noxus, as you're trying to pull yourself back in. That's a natural 19. That's a 25 to hit.
You know, I have that pinky.
Oh, do you?
Wait, what do you
10
got?
feet away.
And you also take 4 points of
can-
piercing damage, Noxus.
I could warding maneuver you.
No, he's not next to you. He's still getting pulled in.
Right, he's flying
at
up the
the
thing.
end. Now, at the end of that, after you get an arrow through your calf, Noxus.
Ow!
But you're finally pulled back into the cart with Ren, Fike, Vanya, Nox, and that cart is feeling pretty crowded now with the 2 big guys. In
Big guys in it.
I kind of look at Vanya and be like, "This isn't gonna work."
It's the
No,
big guys.
I'm going to throw you.
It's the big guys and the
Trust
skinny
me.
bitches in this car.
This is
you guys-
dream.
You guys watch as Elsa takes. She has a bandolier of daggers that is like diagonal across her chest, like throwing daggers. She takes 2 of them out and chucks them at the 2 guys that are left. She hits on both of them. They are not sneak attack, unfortunately.
29 damage.
Except I accidentally had sneak attack on.
I was about to say, like, how the hell is she hitting? How's she hitting that hard?
So 9 and 7. She hits the one with the 9. He topples over the side and goes screaming. And you watch as the 2 empty slots in her bandolier where the daggers were, 2 more daggers that looked exactly the same just materialize.
Nice.
Oh, you
Bandolier.
Guess who's stealing from her later?
Later.
The other one has a dagger in its shoulder, but still has managed to stay on his cart. And you watch now as he kind of ducks down into his cart, and he comes back up with this. He has it's like a weird, like red stick that has like a wick coming off of it that is like burning down as he tries to chuck it at your guys's at the front cart. Would anybody like to do anything?
Can I fire my wrist crossbow at his head?
Whose part?
I'd say he's already thrown it. You can try and fire it at the stick.
Oh,
that's,
that too. Okay.
Make an attack roll.
Come on,
This is
wrist
at
crossbow.
the second cart.
What's that?
This is he's throwing it at the second cart.
The front cart.
The first one.
Oh, so at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I?
You have to care
Hold
about
on,
this
let's
one.
see what Renata does
Come
first.
on, come on. Ah.
28.
Shit.
That hits.
Woo.
Roll damage.
26 plus 4.
Seven. You watch as the arrow pierces it, and it like gets the stick gets caught on it, and it shoots and impacts right back into his cart. And then you watch it explodes as you now recognize it as a stick of dynamite. and the cart goes, ah! Wilhelm screaming off into the.
Giving a side glance to Fike, and then just. It works.
We're gonna do that thing that Nox taught you and high five this bitch. Here we go.
with the crossbow. With the crossbow. You're the other way for me.
Other way, Fike. Other way.
Yeah,
Fike.
yeah. There you go. There you go.
All right. All right. You guys finally exit this huge mass area, this like open space, back into a wider tunnel where the other two tracks come and are right up next to you guys. So you're in the center track, and there's two tracks just on either side of you as you guys come rocketing through this tunnel. As you come around the corner, I need you guys to make perception checks.
All the perception is in the second cart now.
All of the people are in the second cart.
That's true. That is also true.
I mean, you guys are relatively close enough that if someone wanted to try and jump into the front cart, they could.
I mean, I was thinking
I'll do it.
I have the dex check. I can do it.
Yes, I will do it.
idea.
Make an athletics check.
Better idea. I was gonna throw you.
Nox, I
Throw
literally
me, yes. I will jump and I will let him
advantage
throw
on
me to give me more
acrobatics.
I'll give you advantage on the check as Vanya is helping you.
So is this acrobatics or is this athletics?
Athletics.
There you
Yeah,
go.
28. You guys watch as Nox plants his foot on the front edge of your cart, and Vanya kind of puts his hand underneath Nox's foot to give him an extra boost as he jumps. As Elsa, Tara, and Bureau look back and like, what the shit? Kind of try to make as much space as they can in their tiny little cart as Nox lands inside the cart and stands back up and is like, hey guys.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Nox.
What's up, nerds?
Vanya and Noxus, you guys looking ahead, you can see that your track, there's some sort of it's blown apart in front of you. However, you can see that there's like a junction that would allow you to switch to either the track on the left or the right, and you can see also a lever up towards that junction that should switch the track.
Right or left?
Where do we go?
Elsa, which way?
Left or right?
She she goes, ideally we would like to go, I mean, they come out in the same spot. It's just a matter of what we might run into on either side.
I will shoot the lever, try and make it go forward. Like try to make it go one way. You know what I mean?
We're going full cowboy right now. I love this.
You're right.
This is some Wild West
Some
shit.
yippee-ki-yay motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Make an attack roll, Noxus.
Now, like when I'm doing this, like for Eldritch Blast, does it shoot all three, or can I just shoot one?
Well, like with this, it's just you're trying to concentrate. You're not trying to like destroy it.
Right.
So you're just kind of trying shooting one and just hitting it hard enough to like make it engage. If you hit it with all three, you might like destroy the mechanism.
All right, then I will only shoot it one.
19. You guys, it just misses and blows out a chunk of rock behind it. Would someone else like to try something?
Can I scoop up some rocks or something while we're going through here?
You can try.
Okay.
I thought we were still in a
you're back in a tunnel.
In a tunnel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now you're not out in that like open expanse anymore.
Can I mage hand? And sorry.
Hold on one sec. What kind of check would that be? To scoop up some rocks?
An athletics check?
I'll say to hang out the cart and not fall out using balance and grabbing a rock. I'll say that's acrobatics.
I can hold on to him at least to steady him a bit.
All right, if you want to, I'll say because he's so big though, Ren, make a strength check first to see if you can give him advantage or
Athletics?
not. No, this is just straight strength.
No.
Oh,
He doesn't fall. Like you're not hurting him at all, but you're also not helping him. So it's just a straight roll.
Oh.
11. Yeah, it wasn't a super hard check.
Yes.
You're able to reach out. You do suffer from like scratching your like knuckles and fingers across the hard surface. 4 points of damage. But you're able to pick up like a cantaloupe-sized rock.
All right. I got something that's not a magical hand axe to throw at people next time.
Biero, what did you want to do?
try to mage hand the switch.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You cast Mage Hand. Just make a spell attack roll,
Uh,
which would be your charisma plus your
Charisma.
proficiency.
yeah, we just charisma 20 plus whatever my 25.
You can just make a spell attack roll if you go to your spell sheet. And I think if you just maybe not, but so it's anyway 20 is the number you needed anyway.
Woo.
So you cast Mage Hand, and this Mage Hand goes out and grabs the mechanism and pulls on it as you watch the track switches over to the left just in time as you guys are about to reach it, and you turn off to the left, heading down the left-hand side. By the way, I have like a huge table here that I'm rolling on of stuff that you guys might run into.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, the terrible events table, my favorite.
Yeah, basically.
Where's the one that just rains, like just has gold falling into the cart?
Give us a golden shower roll, Bill.
It's so strange. I don't see that on here. I must have forgotten. However,
Right. I'll take
as
it
you
from Scarlet.
come down that left-hand side, the ceiling progressively gets lower, lower, and lower, and lower. And up ahead, you see some very low-hanging support beams.
Ooh.
And I'm going to need everyone to make dexterity saving throws again.
Oh no.
Here's
Oh.
for Elsa.
Everyone in my cart gets a 4.
And
Oh, yeah. Support team.
Tara.
Takes me to a 10.
Did mine roll? No, it did not.
Are we on the same track right now?
Yes, you guys are on the same track.
Are they close enough to be in my aura?
No,
Okay.
they're just outside your aura. There's about a 10-foot gap between the two carts, which is what Noxus had to clear in order to jump into the other cart. All right, so Noxus, Renata, Vanya, and Tara all fail their saves as you guys all conk your heads on the low-hanging beam.
I'm just going to push Tara down so she's below the edge of the cart and say, "Stop hitting your head."
Seriously.
The three of you take 26 points or the four of you take 26 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need those four to make strength saving throws to see if they get knocked out of the cart.
6.
What?
You still got your bless on there, Vanya? Or is that
No, that's Phoenix aura.
That's your aura.
All right.
All right, strength saving throw from Elsa.
Oh.
No.
Strength saving throw from Tara. Okay. Yeah.
Throw.
So, from Nox. Oh wait, Elsa didn't have to make one. She made her dex save.
Yeah.
So Tara got an 11. Nox,
Did it not roll?
I don't see it.
Nope.
Strength
No.
save.
12. Oh, strength save.
17.
is.
Yeah, you're good. So you guys watch as yet again Tara gets knocked from
Grab
from
her.
the cart. Would anyone like to try and make a reaction before she hits the ground and starts rolling?
I'm going to cast levitate on her and hope
Okay.
the second cart can grab her.
All right, so you watch as she just starts. She's about to smack into the tracks right in front of the second cart as they're coming speeding to like run over her. But you watch as Bureau casts levitate, and she just begins to lift up in front of you. Second cart, what are you guys doing?
Grab her.
Grab her.
Yeah.
All right, I'll say with everyone, you're able to grab her and pull her in to the cart, as Tara is now no longer in cart 1. She is in cart 2.
Keep her head down.
Yeah.
Yes, but then I can't see what's going on to help. As you guys come rocketing through that section, the ceiling starts to raise again a bit, and the support beams come out of the way as you're able to make your way through here again. As you come around another turn, you come back out into one of those big, wide expanses. As the other 2 cart lanes have disappeared again, but you look up ahead, and you guys can see another bank that's coming. This is a much sharper bank than any of the other banks that you've come up to, and you have a feeling at the speed that you're going, it might be an issue with as much weight as each cart has in it.
Break. Break.
Handbrake.
All right, so that's,
Handbrake.
you guys are pulling it.
Moderate handbrake. Do
Is
not.
anyone proficient in land vehicles?
Yes. I am.
Hey.
So cart 2 has someone in proficient in land vehicles. What about cart 1?
I am
Water.
half proficient in land vehicles.
Or half proficient? What does that mean?
I am a jack
Jack
of
of
all
all
trades.
trades.
Jack of all trades. There you go.
There you
All right.
Hey, it's better. It's better than none.
All right. So Renata
Mhm.
and Biero, you guys can each make land vehicle checks. This is going to be strength based
Oh, okay.
or intelligence based. It is your guys' choice, because it's either about just being able to yank on it hard enough, or like understand the physics of it and like how fast you need to slow down. But Renata, you get to add your proficiency bonus to it because you're proficient, and Bureau, for you, you'd get to add your half your proficiency bonus to it because of Jack of all trades.
20. Well, they added it for me.
22, nice.
Woo!
25, yeah. So the 2 of you, full on Tokyo Drift style, pull
Yeah.
the handbrake.
Night on
Perfectly.
fire. Running in the 90s.
As you guys come around this super hard bank, the cars kind of come up on their one side just a little bit, but you guys get the other people in the cart to like lean to the right to help, and they come back down as you finally come around this
Hold
last
on to your butts.
this last bank and come into a straightaway. As you now see the other 2 cart paths come back to your right. Both of them are on your right, and you see another set of 4 carts full of hobgoblins roll up
Oh, shit.
on your right hand side. Who would like to act first of your group? As a matter of fact, actually, you know what? Tara's getting sick of all this.
I bet. I bet.
She is going to recast telekinesis. And she's going to make a quick arcana check here. 13. Yeah, she just lifts up one of the carts and just chucks it into the abyss.
Yes.
So now there's 3 carts.
Yeet!
She's like, I'm getting really sick and tired of these motherfuckers.
Motherfucking hobgoblins. Fucking
Tired of these
track.
motherfucking hobgoblins on my motherfucking mind track. As she lifts it up and just chucks it into the distance. There's still 3 other carts. What are you guys doing?
Let me drop a wall of fire in front of the 2 remaining carts.
In the front of the 2 remaining carts?
Yeah.
All right. As they just whoosh, pass through it, they don't even get any dex saves. Go ahead and make roll damage for it.
Oh,
Oof.
So we're gonna get. Do we get that blink, 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 cartoonish, and then Ash just fall?
As you guys come through the other side, you look. These guys aren't like super buff. They're like regular old soldiers. You come through on the other side, and you see just 2 of those carts mine carts are kind of glowing red hot and orange, and there's just these charred skeletons kind of like hanging
Yes.
outside.
Now we're going full Indiana Jones.
As there's the last cart is gonna fire. They're gonna fire arrows at people.
Mm-hmm.
Vanya, 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Fike,
Warding
16.
maneuver.
Miss.
All right, roll your D8 thing.
Yep.
There.
Oh, fucking hell.
Makes it a 21, Vanya.
That still hits.
I figured.
Even with
Piero,
the cover? I guess so, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
even with cover.
shit.
I'm
Piero,
only sitting on a 17.
10, I'm pretty sure misses you.
Correct.
And Nox, 12, I'm pretty sure misses you.
I missed.
I'll
You
take
missed it?
Vanya's
Alright,
damage as
So
well.
you're gonna use your thing to take Vanya's damage?
Yep.
Fike?
Oh.
All right. You take
I need him up.
13 points of piercing damage as you watch a similar thing that happened to Renata, Vanya. There's a flash of divine energy as the arrow is directed away from you and into the love handle of Fike. Love handle area.
Have any love handles? I would know.
No, you would know.
Now, your last challenge. You still have 4 goblins here. 4 hobgoblins in a cart. What would somebody like to do?
I will throw that cantaloupe-sized rock at their front wheel that's closest to us.
All right. Make a like a strength-based ranged attack.
Can I help with my reloading the wrist crossbow?
I only
Well, I wouldn't bother.
Oh, okay.
I only have this for strength-based attacks, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage.
That's what you want
What's
to add
damage
extra
for
damage
a
to it.
rock?
I'll say it's a D4 plus your strength modifier.
Which is currently 8.
Woo!
All right. So I'm gonna roll an integrity check, and that's a 3. As you hear, "Yahoo!" As the
Oh, wipe out.
Make
as you guys come, Elsa, you guys hear Elsa say, "We're getting close." Did Tara's voice? We are getting close now. It's not much further. As you come around another bank, I'm gonna roll twice on the table.
Shit.
While you're doing that, can I chug a potion?
You may. Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, good.
So. All right. So ahead of you, you guys see another set of low-hanging beams ahead of you, as well as just beyond that, another track switch that needs to be readjusted to either take you back to the center lane or the far right lane. So first, I need everyone to make dexterity saves as the beams come at you. First, we'll go Elsa,
Yep, this is it.
and then Tara.
18.
Oh shit! Look at that.
Tara has Spike's aura now too.
Yep.
Oh, that's true. Renata and Noxus and Biero.
And then 18?
You.
I didn't add Fike's aura.
Oh, sorry, 18. No, you're good with an 18. So Noxus and Biero, you guys aren't able to duck in time.
Shit.
Oof. As you get bonked on the head. You each take 34.
Ooh.
Yep, I'm down.
So you guys watch as Nox falls unconscious into the cart.
Oof.
I'll throw Nox a healing word.
So as you duck, as you get bonked, I'm going to say you don't have the wherewithal to do that as of yet. You're still up though, Bureau?
Yeah, not feeling great, but still up.
All right. And now as you guys come out the other side, you see the switch ahead of you. Bureau, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do anything for this because you got bonked. So who else would like to try and solve this issue?
Might be like, Tara, telekinesis.
Oh, right. So she will try to telekinesis.
That's
I
fine.
don't know what the NPCs did.
I'm
solve
good at
everything.
this. Hey, she's the one who has
We-
telekinesis.
she's
I'm
a
being
wizard.
smart.
Alright,
I'm being
so yeah,
smart.
using Arcana, she's like center or right.
Elsa?
Left.
Left is the one we're on.
I'm
Right,
woozy.
right.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Center, right?
Center, sure.
Center. So she yanks the thing. The track shifts as you guys go rocketing into another tunnel. Bureau, you now have the wherewithal if you'd like to cast a healing word at Nox.
I would. Here we go. Get up.
Get the hell up.
Come back to consciousness.
Walk it off.
Hey, what happened? All right, my home. I want mayonnaise. Mom, custard. I don't know.
He's not doing well. Hope we're near the end.
You guys see what looks like torchlight up ahead as the cards come rocketing into yet another open section, huge open section of this excavation site. As you turn down to your right and look, as there's rock wall to your left, you can see an immense open cavern as there's another tremor, which you can now see the source of.
Uh-oh.
At the bottom of this huge open cavern that has been excavated, you see hundreds of hobgoblins standing at various levels. Some in armor, some in arcane robes, others wearing what look to be holy vestments. And in the very center, an impossibly large arcane force cage that is flickering. And as it finally dissipates, you see a creature that is impossibly large. Enormous horns that come out the front as it begins to move. And with even its slightest shift, the cavern rumbles. On its back, a huge shell carapace covered in spikes with an enormous long tail curled around the side to the front of it, and an impossibly large head that rises and opens with a mouth that looks like it could swallow castles whole. As it rises up, you see one figure standing in front of it as he, using some sort of magic arcane force, jettisons this enormous collar with an enormous jewel that wraps around the creature's neck.
Have we seen this before? Similar type of jewel?
Make a perception
Oh.
check.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I see where you're going with this, Renata.
It is a very similar jewel to the one you saw around the neck
Blue
of
dragon.
Galadon.
No.
Fuck.
They figured out how to control like legendary beasts. What the fuck?
We
And
have any
Renata,
idea what
I'd
that
like
is?
Renata, I'd like you to make a history check with advantage.
Ooh. Oh shit. Not my best. Especially after I go to roll.
15 is enough. This is a creature that you remember hearing stories about from your time. A creature that would lay waste to armies and battalions of mages and turn cities that made Amon look like a small town to rubble. This is a Tarask.
Yeah.
Hype!
Just so,
So
Oh,
yeah,
God.
campaign over, guys. Great game. We'll see you next campaign.
You remember hearing stories as this was one of a creation of one of the betrayer gods that was used during the conflicts between the prime deities and the and the betrayer gods. You remember hearing just nightmarish stories about this entity. As you guys continue rocketing through the cavern, you see this creature awakening. You disappear back into another tunnel.
to silence and then, fuck.
As you come, finally, you can see as you all begin to pull the handbrake, the end of the rail cart way, and you come to a stop, and Elsa says, "Not much further now. There is a living quarters for the slaves. It's not far."
We need us to
Did we
find
all
him.
see
We
that
need us to
big
go.
giant fucking thing?
And
Oh,
we need
yeah,
us to
you all
tell
saw that, right?
everyone. Piero, everyone.
That was
have
a
to get out of here.
big lad. I kind of want to fight him.
Not right
Vanya, no.
Go.
No.
I mean, impossibly large. You've seen big creatures before. You fought purple worms. You fought dragons. This made all of them look like puppies.
Yeah, we're
You're
gonna die.
not making me want to fight him less.
Elsa says, "Apparently, we can see what they've been working on down here. We need to find Gator and get out of here.
Agreed.
Yes.
Anything we can do to disrupt them and buy ourselves some time or something?
I think they're plenty well distracted at the moment."
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, that was a pretty big lad.
She hops off the cart, almost like at the end of a roller coaster ride. There's like a little wooden platform that she hops out of and disappears down a smaller tunnel that's only about like 5 to 8 feet wide.
Running full speed after.
I'm following. I'm worried about getting
I'll
beat.
follow them.
As you guys come running, Elsa almost instinctively appears to know where she's going. She turns left, right, left again, as eventually you arrive in an area that is just filled with humanoids of every and sentient creatures of every size, shape, racial background: humans, elves, half-elves, dwarves, dragonkin, the smaller races, even goblinoids, bugbears and goblins and orcs, all chained to the wall, all wearing rags, looking like they've been worked ragged. And there's just room after room after room of these caged humanoids. As you come in, they all look up, kind of surprised, and as some of them begin to realize that you're not hobgoblins, they all start crying out to you to free them and take them.
Shit. Now I don't want to leave.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
With Cloud Giant strength on, how difficult would it be to just like rip off the doors of these cages?
They're not in cages. They're like
Chained to the
shackled,
wall.
chained to the
Oh,
wall.
Sorry, I thought you said they were caged. I'm gonna just, as we're going by, start
By the
breaking.
way, welcome to the end game, guys.
Shit.
No, I want to see what you have planned for us after the Tarrasque.
Obviously, it's Bosveer. Bosveer somehow.
We're killing guys.
Yeah,
I guess
fucking
Bosveer's
knife.
game. I thought we were going to the hells. I thought we were going to the hells.
Nope, we got a Tarrasque. I'm gonna start just breaking, just like pull out my greatsword and just use it to start breaking chains as we're off these people as we're running by.
Yeah, I want to see if I can slash
I'm
like
Gator.
through with the magic swords.
All right, so you
Yeah,
guys watch
wildly
as
yelling for
Renata
Gator.
and Vanya just start running from chained person to chained person, using their weapons to try and break chains. We'll get back to you
I'll
guys
get
in
in
a
on
second.
that.
I'll be I'll be the crew going with whoever is looking for Gator.
Like I'm yelling his name. I'm screaming. I'm
All
trying.
right, those of you that are looking for Gator, I need you guys to make investigation checks.
My special.
And I will say Tara is doing that as well as Elsa.
Oh, not bad. 12. Okay. Rolled a 12. Got
Should
a
have formed. Should
Tara.
have formed.
Oh, that was Elsa. And Tara's pretty good at investigation too.
Yes.
holy cow. Plus 10.
So you're not cutting chains, Bureau. You're going to look for Gator.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be kind of taking idle swipes at chains as I look around, but that's not my
Okay.
primary focus.
All right. So Bureau, you and Tara come around a corner. Tara is not 100% sure what she's looking over for. She's just going based on the physical descriptions that you guys have given her previously. Seeing as how you've met Gator, Bureau, you know a lot more what you're looking for. As you come around one of the corners into one of the like every once in a while there's this like a 5 to 10 foot stretch of tunnel, and then it opens up into a little bit more carved out space where there's more people chained to walls. You see Gator off to one side, chained to the wall, kind of slumped over,
I
just not
point,
moving.
I call over to Noxus, point him out, and I run towards him and try to chop through his chains with my Frostbrand rapier.
I follow.
All right.
You have 2 people in this party with thieves' tools. Just letting you know.
Yeah. So Elsa comes running over, and you take a few ineffectual swipes at the chains bureau, and Elsa looks at you and says, "Really?" And she jangles her thieves tools and says, "Would you please move?"
Go ahead.
While she's jangling, I'm already on one of the cuffs.
All right, so she goes to work. Yeah, Fike, without issue, you unlock one. As she's working on the other, and she does it while looking at you, Biero. She just kind of well, without even looking, just slips him in. Like 2 seconds later, you hear a loud click, and his hands just as Fike, she only beat you by like a quarter of a second. As his 2 hands slump, and he just falls face first into the dirt. He doesn't appear to be moving. As you come around the corner and see this, Nox.
Is he breathing?
Make a medicine check.
I have 1 spell left, and I'm casting Cure Wounds on Gator.
Medicine. Medicine's not really
Your thing.
Human anatomy is not really your thing, Bureau. Like you cast Cure Wounds into him. It doesn't appear to be having an effect.
Shit.
Oh, fuck.
Well, just
He
grab him.
looks much thinner and emaciated than the last time you've seen him. He looks like he's been worked to death. What are we doing?
Nox, just
No, we're bringing him with us.
then bring him. Come on, we gotta go.
And I pick him up.
I'll
Alright,
help.
Pick him up. Ren and Vanya, I'm gonna have you guys just make general strength checks to see how many chains that you can break before your party starts yelling for you to. Would you like to rage before doing this, Vanya?
Yes, I would. Oh my god.
All right, Ren, you're able to break the chains of one individual who who gets up and starts kind of like clawing at you, which is kind of like preventing you from going to help others. This is just like begging and pleading with you, please help me. You have to take me with you. You have some sort of way out of here.
It needs to get more.
Vanya, you just start just like rage freeing people. You just walk up to one chain, big swing, clang, breaks them right down the line to the next person. Clang, clang, clang. You get about 5 people free, Vanya, before you two hear your friends calling for you, that it's time to go.
I crouch down to them quickly and I say, "Run. Get out of here.
They
Be
just kind of
strong.
Run.
Run. Be strong. Court stands with those who set their wills against tyranny like this. Be strong. Listen for his word. And follow the storm."
make a persuasion check with advantage. All right. A few of them look distraught, like they have to find their way out of here. But 2 of them look at you and kind of like get a steel look in their eyes and kind of nod as they turn to the other 3 and start saying, "Come on, we can do this." And they kind of like grab them by the shoulders and start making their way back towards the exit.
All right.
As the 2 of you run over back to where the rest of your group is, you can see that Nox has kind of Gator limply slung over his shoulder.
We leaving?
Yeah, the only way we can save everybody is to get out of here and get help to deal with that thing.
Agreed.
We'll be back.
Thunderbrand it is, I guess, right?
Ready to go?
What'd you say, Noxus?
He said House Thunderbrand, I guess, right?
It's the only place that could take us to the get us past the ward. We can't go anywhere else.
Tara says, technically, let's not through. The ritual will allow us to go wherever. I mean, if Biero, you just have a teleport, we can go wherever.
Well, we got to go to a place where any
It was
points at.
It was the circle we needed to get in. Getting out, we should be able to go wherever we want.
Then let's go. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Be strong. We'll be back for the rest of you before you
But
know
you guys
it.
hear cries and wails begging you not to go from dozens and dozens of people.
Do we
just
have? How many
desperately
people do we
pleading.
have? Oh shit. Oh, is there
Probably,
anyone we can take
we're
with
probably
us?
at the limit.
We can
man.
take 8. We can
He's
take 8 million
if
creatures
he's
with
dead,
us.
is he
Yeah.
considered? Is he like a living creature? Is he just an object we're carrying?
Thing.
He might not even come with us. You never know.
He's a
That's-
thing
you
right now.
don't know. You're not magic. I don't-
Exactly. I know, which is why she was like, "Let's bring someone else."
I don't know, magic. Biro, you know that you can take 8 people.
8 people plus myself. How many do we have? We got 1, 2,
There would
3.
be 8 people counting you.
So we can take one more if you guys want to make the choice.
Is
We
there anyone,
have-
any children or anyone that looks young?
As they hear you say that, Biro, everyone starts like it's just like you can't even hear specific. Like there's just like a cat. It's like if you're at a concert and everyone just starts pleading with you at once.
Is there
Barrow,
anyone that
please
looks
just get us outta
particularly
here.
young?
Somebody, I'm
make
starting
make a perception check.
Shit.
Yeah,
I got
you're just overwhelmed by the humanity around you, Renata.
grab the nearest person. And I start clicking my heels together 3 times and saying there's no place like home.
Vanya, there are with a 20, you kind of quick look around. You do look over and see that there is a small-ish, maybe not small, but like emaciated and just like worked, ragged half-orc boy that's probably like maybe 13 years old.
I go smash the fuck out of his chain with my greatsword.
Make an attack roll.
And I will reckless.
Okay. Roll damage.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
Get
you just
annihilated.
clang. Just the chains get splintered like wood with a wood splitter as the boy slumps to the ground.
I'll just kind of pick him up and throw him over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes and run back to Bureau.
Okay.
Bureau, bring us to Amon. If
Thank you, Vanya.
we need to talk to the
I-
council.
I'm taking us to Whitestone.
All right. So you cast teleport
Yep.
to take you to Whitestone. All right.
We did it, guys! Yay!
Yay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's just delete this document. That is Fike's speech to rouse everybody's spirits after a job well done. And
Because no job well.
All right. So you are teleporting to your circle at the manor in Whitestone.
Yep.
All right. So with the wards that you're now able to get through, it still drops you 2 rungs on the familiarity scale. So I
Okay.
still need you to roll a d100.
I can do that. I rolled a 1 before on a D100.
Don't do that. 37, which is since you're going from permanent circle down to very familiar, that's enough to get you on target. As he casts teleport, you all disappear in a flash of arcane energy and reappear back in your manor.
I point to Gator and the kid, and I say, "Get those 2 to a cleric." And then I start firing off sendings to Speaker Assume and Percy.
Okay.
With-
Orami!
I can't remove her.
Fike's gonna make a mad dash.
I don't have access to her anymore.
The ladies' chamber to find Keeper Yannon.
All right.
Vanya will
What's the nearest? I don't even know where the nearest cleric is here.
Keeper Yenin is a cleric.
Then I'm going with like.
All right.
I'll go with them.
I'm not waiting for Nox. I know
No.
I'm faster than him.
No, I saw him bolt. I'm just trying to keep up.
Yeah, you don't know where he's going. You just happen to be going to the same place.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys dart off, Bureau, would you like to construct the messages?
Yeah, it's going to be short and sweet. I say the same thing to both of them. Just back from the hobgoblins, big world-ending problems. Need an audience as soon as possible.
Rask.
You don't know that. Only Renata knows that.
Oh.
Said it, but I don't think.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
Bureau wasn't close
doesn't
enough.
you know what that means?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then,
really? No one knows? Oh, shit. That's bad.
And then when I'm done and once they've responded, I'm just gonna like, does anybody know what the hell that was?
What's a Trask?
Well, before that happens, real quick. So you shoot off those messages. You get a response first from Percy, who says, "The tone of your voice concerns me. Vex and I are at our residence. You may come if you wish." Secret Assume responds to Bureau. You know, how come you never send me good news? I'm in Amman. You know how to get in touch with me there.
I will. I'll burn my 6th level slot to tell Assume that I'll be in Amon tomorrow
Okay.
because I have like no magic left.
Okay.
And then
Neither does Tara.
uh,
Yeah, Tara is. She's got a third level and some second and first levels.
that is like more than I do. So I'll like share what I sent to. I just told Assume and Percy we need an audience with them. Be in Amon tomorrow, but we can go talk to Percy now. I'd suggest we head over there now, and if you guys know anything about what the hell that was, let's compare notes and make sure we're given the right picture.
Yes. I shall try, but yes, let us go speak with Lord Dorolo.
And
She
I'm
looks
like at
fucking shaken
12
by
hit
it
points,
too, like
so I'm
fucking
like coughing
shaken.
up blood as we
Yeah,
go.
you making those that are still here that haven't run off, which I believe Vanya, Biro, and Nox, or Vanya, Fike, and Noxus ran off with Gator and the boy. So Elsa, Tara, Ren, and Biro are still here. Biro, make an insight check.
I'm really good at those. Oh, hey.
I was gonna say with advantage because you're trying to read Renata, who you know very well. Yeah, you've traveled through the Underdark with Renata. You've fought Rakshasas with her. You've fought Beholders with her. The look on her face is. You realize now you've only ever seen her concerned. Like, all color has vanished from her face. She looks genuinely terrified.
Ren, what do you know something?
Stories. 'Tis the thing of nightmares where I came from. This goes back beyond my kingdom. To the gods themselves. Gods.
You remember hearing that gods themselves had issues with these creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Gods?
Even the
That's a
gods.
problem?
Yes. That is
Have
how
you
big this
actually
problem
seen
is.
You've seen this before? Have you fought it before?
No. This was a nightmare, a story, the things one would scare children with, and adults.
Well, we're going to need you to tell the council everything you know about it.
Of course.
And we have to figure out what to do.
Everyone needs to know as soon as possible. Any sort of preparations, any... How does the one fare?
Do your stories, your histories tell anything about what we might need or could use to fight such a thing?
Yeah.
Uh, based on your role, no, not really. You know that. You know. It's like
Like bedtime, right?
not even that. It's more than that because, like, the time you come from, these aren't like you know the stories that you heard were based on actually, like, there were records kept
Mm-hmm.
of these creatures, so it's not like oh, maybe it's real, maybe it's not.
Yeah, no.
Like you know that the most you can remember, like the most access you have to what these things are capable of is that once you you had to escort what at the time was your young brother to um, a place of historic significance where an ancient battle between the gods had taken place, to what was once an ancient and powerful city on par with a place like Vasselheim that was now just rubble and ruins. And like it was like Hiroshima after the bomb dropped. Like it was just what once was a thriving, enormous metropolis was now rubble, and that wasn't the doing. That was the doings of that specific creature,
So yeah, to respond to
according to what your sister told you.
yeah, so really it'd
Because they
be
were the smart one. They knew all this.
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, to respond to Vero, like, "'Tis beyond my comprehension at the moment. This is something that would require the advice of gods."
Well, then maybe we can start by talking to people who have spoken with gods.
With that, we will cut over to the other group. Fike, you kind of leave the other two in the dust. Your, movement, action dash, bonus action dash, just terrassing through the streets of Whitestone, dodging around people who are like pushing carts and going about their day. As you arrive at the ladies' chamber, it's getting a little bit later in the day. When you guys had left, it was early morning. Now it's closer to the afternoon, and you can see to the outdoor amphitheater that is the ladies' chamber. You can see old Keeper Yenin with his broom out. He's kind of as it's starting to get towards autumn, and the leaves are falling here in Whitestone. You can see that he is kind of sweeping the leaves out of the ladies' chamber.
Completely out of breath. Keep Rhiannon. We need
Oh,
resurrection, please.
calm down, my dear boy. Why you seem so out of breath? What seems to be the issue?
It's, lots of things. We have a friend who's died. We need a resurrection, please. It's whatever the cost we have the materials. Please just come help. And like I'll like if I can grab him at this distance, I will like grab him and slowly start pulling him like back
He's like,
towards.
I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I'll see what I can. I'm not. This is highly unusual. As you begin dragging him, you turn around to see coming around the corner into the ladies' chamber, Vanya and Knox carrying the individuals that they have on them.
I go, Knox, you have diamonds, right? Like we.
I don't know how many I have left. I gotta have some. What do I have? I have 300 gold piece diamond, a 250 gold diamond. And that's it. And then I have no, that residual is gone. Did we use 300 gold worth of residuum, or has that just been sitting in the bag since the beginning of
No,
You can't use residuum for resurrections.
and those are gone. Those are out. Yeah, that's all I got. I got 550. No. Yeah, 550
Is that enough?
diamonds.
That's enough for either a revivify, or you don't even know if Keeper Yenin has raised dead. And you also don't know exactly how long these two have been dead. You know that it's been more than a minute.
Wait, the kid is dead?
No, the kid's not dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
The kid is near death. In game terms, he's at like 5 levels of exhaustion.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Fike says, do you have access to raise dead? Do you have like a resurrection ritual? Can you do that, Kipianen?
I am no Pike Trickfoot. I'm not a very powerful cleric. If someone has just recently passed, I might be able to do something. But um, that is the extent uh, uh, of my abilities. The
Fike
boy,
just like
however, and he reaches over and touches the boy, and he will cast a third level Cure Wounds into him.
uh, I walk up to Nox and I go, Nox, I will be right back. Do not move. Stay here, and I'm gonna peel off to the other side of town.
As the boy gets 15 points of healing, who uh, uh, the healing surge goes through him, and you watch as his body gets physically a little bit better, but he doesn't die. He passes out from exhaustion on you. He's
Right.
just like asleep in your arms. Like he just doesn't have the strength to. But you get the sense that you can find a place for him to lay down, sleep. Maybe when he wakes up, give him some food, and that will he should be able to make a recovery.
Okay. I will start taking him. I will turn to this keep boy, and this keep dude, and just bow my head. Thank you. I genuinely appreciate this.
Well, of course, I would not leave, a boy to wither away and die. He really could use some traditional medicine, particularly to rest and nourishment.
Yes, I'm gonna take him and let him rest. And then I'll get some food into him and see if I can find some more traditional medicine for him.
Of course. Um, he looks over at you, Noxus, and says, "I'm genuinely sorry. I am not an overly powerful cleric. We do not, at least in recent years, have not needed such powerful magics or prayers."
I can put him.
Sorry.
He asked if there was some place he can put him down on, like a dais.
Of course, and he kind of brings you up towards. There's like a marble slab that is embedded with the symbols of Arathis. He says here, and he has like a small pillow that you can lay him down on.
And he'll set him down, and he'll kind of kneel at his. He'll kneel down, and he'll just start praying to Bahamut.
Okay. Fike, where are you off to?
I'm calling in a favor.
Okay.
Uh, I'm heading to the royal retreat. I'm gonna get all the girls together, and I'm gonna get as many diamonds as I can.
Okay.
Um, I know they're not always paid in coin.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm gonna find Father Jacob at the Temple of Sarenrae.
Okay. You run off. You call in your favor, which is unquestioned. The girls and boys all produce every last diamond that they have, which is 200 gold pieces worth.
Okay.
And you run
Um,
off to find Father Jacob, where
and
you find.
I also have a favor for the Temple of Sarenrae, so if that needs to be spent as well, I will do that.
Okay, you run off to the small temple to Sarenrae, up and coming here in Whitestone, as you run into Father Jacob, who you know was brought here from Vasselheim. And you come running in out of breath again, and he looks over and says, "Well, it's been a while since we've seen you in here, uh, Fike.
I need a favor, Jacob, please.
What can I do to help? You look awfully upset."
Fike's just welling up in the eyes. He goes, "Can you bring someone back from the dead?"
I mean, I haven't had to do that in quite some time. I can certainly try.
Do you mind knocking off the dust
How
off for an old
how
friend?
how dead?
It's dead for a little bit. I mean, still, he's not like a skeleton, but he's like Fike's choking on all his words.
Take me there.
All right, and I'll lead him to the ladies' chamber at a reasonable speed so he doesn't get lost.
All right. Um, you guys head back. About 10 minutes later or so, Noxus, Fike returns with what looks to be another priest of Sarenrae that you're unfamiliar with, you've never met before. As he comes up, as you've been the entire time praying to Bahamut.
Yeah, just as they walk up to Nox, they just see just waterfalls just streaming down his face, and he grabs Father Jacob. And he's like, "Please tell me you can fix him. Please tell me you can fix him. Bring him back, please."
I can try.
Nox, you gotta be strong now for him.
As Jacob will begin a raise dead ritual. You provide the diamonds, I imagine.
Yeah.
You do.
So it's 500 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
Okay.
Now, unbeknownst to you, Noxus, Gator has actually died once before, before you met him, and was brought back.
Oh, shit.
But let's see here. We're gonna go into a ritual. Who would like to bring something to this ritual? Would you like to go last, Noxus?
Yeah.
The only other two player characters here are Fike and Vanya.
Yep.
I will bring something to the ritual, I guess.
Yep.
I forgot to say that I inspired all of them earlier.
Oh, did you?
Oh, it's been more than
I don't think you
10
even have that
minutes.
many inspirations left.
It's been more than 10
Yeah,
minutes.
probably
anyways.
not.
And it's also been more than 10 minutes. But anyway, Fike, Vanya, what would you like to bring to this ritual?
Do you want me to go first, Fike?
Yeah, go ahead, Vanya.
All right. Vanya will set the half-orc child aside and take a cross-legged seat next to Gator's body. He will begin. I am Za Storman Yidit Vider, born Vanya of Clan Gavakanaki, follower of the storm. I come to this ritual demanding that you return. I am follower of the storm because one day I will rule Isgard as Cord. And if you do not come back, I have seen what you are worth to my friend Nox. If you do not come back, then I will traverse the plains, haul you into Isgard by your ear, and beat the shit out of you for all eternity.
Make an intimidation check.
Yes. I mean,
11. Alrighty.
I did my best.
it wasn't that one.
Fike.
Fike is gonna I'm gonna pull out my songbook, and I am going to sing the same song I sang on the ship. That kind of reveled everyone.
Totally.
Yeah. I don't,
You don't have to.
I'm not,
You don't have
I'm
to
not, I'm
do
not
it
in the
right now.
headspace right now to do it, but
It's
yeah.
fine. Make a performance check.
I would like to use my last. I would like to use my last luck, please.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Noxus, what would you like to bring to this ritual?
Okay, now that the butterflies are gone, I'll kind of go over and kind of just take his head, and I'll just be like, yeah, hey Pop, listen, I'm gonna need you to wake up because I need your help singing the song. I need you to do the part that I don't know how to do. So I'm gonna start it, and I need you to just come on in, all right? And he'll sing a song that Gator taught him, just a sea shanty. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Just it was kind of like it was like the first day that Knox was like, I love this guy, like I love him as a dad, and because it was basically like the first day they went to shore, and he taught him that sometimes it's okay to just go have fun, because like his actual dad was like work, 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 no love, but Gator was like, all right, work's done, now it's time, now
fun.
the love comes.
All right, make a performance check with advantage. Alrighty. The DC was an 11,
Did you do it again?
and I rolled.
You what? Billiam, what the fuck?
That dice loves the drama, apparently.
That dice is attached to your fucking soul.
Billiam!
We all
Stop
know
it.
if Bill dies, he's gonna be fine. That is his fucking phylactery. Bill is a
Oh my gosh.
As you finish your part of the song, Noxus, you hear the evermost faintest hum come from Gator as he picks up his verse. He does not wake up and come to consciousness, as his body is just too racked and wrecked, but his chest begins to move up and down, and you understand that he is alive. He is starving, dehydrated, worked near to death. He's in a similar amount of shape to the boy, the orc boy, but he is alive. Father Jacob looks over and says, well, the only other time I tried that before, it didn't work, so hey, 1 out of 2.
It's not so bad. It's not so bad, man. I'm gonna give Father Jacob a very respectful clap on the shoulder. Good job.
Good one of you.
He has a very shocked look on his face, to be honest.
Good one of you. I don't have any more healing, but can one of you just give him a little bit more, please?
Sure. And Father Jacob will toss a 3rd level Cure Wounds into him.
You don't have any paladin spells left?
I don't have cure wounds.
You have 3 paladin spells, but he
But I
doesn't
don't
have
have cure. Yeah, I don't have
Sure.
cure wounds.
Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
I don't even have cure wounds at all.
24 points of healing.
Nice.
He
Holy
bumps into
shit.
him. Yeah, that's a good 3rd level Cure Wounds. But he says, and Kiprianen says, oh, much like the boy, he will require rest and medical treatment and food and drink, water specifically, and much rest.
Noxus will pick him up, and he will bow to Jacob and Yenin, and he'll say, "I'm forever in your favor. Just call upon me, and I will serve." And then he will walk out the door.
They will nod at you. You hear a voice in the back of your head, Noxus. A familiar voice. It says, I've done this for you. Now you must protect the world for me.
I will.
Thanks, Sean Connery.
Dragonheart.
You'll be the rocks and the trees.
You're the man now, dog.
Oh, That's an elder meme. Ooh.
Yeah.
You guys, as you guys are leaving, Yenin pulls you to the side, Fike, not long, and just says, I'll be sure to send, there are a few capable healers in the city. Are you taking them to your manor? I can have them sent there.
Yes, please. Thank you. We all need it. As you can see, we've had a very rough day.
I will have them, they will come to you.
Thank you, Keeper.
And you watch as you're leaving, he goes over to one of his acolytes, a younger woman wearing, robes of like young, in training priest of Arathis. And you watch as she kind of takes a small piece of parchment and runs off into the city. As you guys make your way slowly back to the house, what's going on there?
I think we were all heading to see Percy.
Yeah,
You're
we're like, we need to
wait-
tell them like now.
You're not waiting for the rest of the party to
No.
return?
Did anyone have like a sending stone or a message or something like that that can?
I am literally out of anything above sycamore.
Sending stone is to what's his face.
Strats has the other sending
All right,
stone.
Strats is sending stone.
Yeah.
Speaking of
and-
which, that
Oh,
begins
no.
to vibrate in your pocket, Fike.
Oh hey.
Yeah, I'll answer that in a minute. Ren, I guess we gave
Send
you
him
your
a
message.
voicemail.
Yeah, I'll send the voicemail. Ren should have her message bracelet, right? Because that was
Yes,
magical.
you guys have
and
those
then-
to contact each other.
Yeah, so technically, Flint, you could contact Fike or Noxus.
Do I have a message bracelet or did Shango take that?
No, they
No.
Okay.
they grabbed that for you.
Okay.
I actually have one, but
So
are
does
we within
Vera.
range?
You don't know. You can try it and see.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
As they are heading back, it appears that you are within range. It's about 500-foot range.
Like Noxus, we were going to speak to Percy now. You need us to know as soon as possible. Shall you join us? Is everything all right?
Fike will just look to Nox and give him a nod and just goes, I'll take care of it. Be with your dad.
What's going on?
Nods.
And I'll tell Vanya because he doesn't have a message bracelet, and I'll start heading towards the castle.
Would you guys like to drop them off at the house and then head to the meeting with Percy, or are you going to stay at the house?
I'll drop him off. He's going to be sleeping for the next probably like 12 to 16 hours, regardless.
Yeah, Gator would probably be in the same situation with Noxus if you want to.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go like after
The
Vanya
healer is
kinda-
actually at the house waiting for you too.
That's good.
So
Alright.
And we also have the servants there that can.
yeah, you also have your servants there.
Yeah, I tell Friday and
Jarvis.
what's the other one?
Jarvis.
To give the healers whatever they need to make these two better. And I put Gator in my room, and I put the boy in.
I'll put the
The
boy
room.
in whichever room I've been using. I'll put him in there.
I put him in Fike's room because it's right next to mine.
Okay.
Just so that they're like right next to each other, and the healers can like get to them easily.
There's also that room that used to belong to Renata
Shango?
and Shango that has the 2 beds in it.
Oh, then I'll put them in there then.
All right. The healer says, the Jarvis and Friday say, "As you wish, my lord. We will provide anything the healer requires."
Get the kid some soup. He's going to be hungry as fuck when he wakes up.
Right away. And one of them rushes off to the kitchen to start preparing soup.
Yay.
As you guys run off to catch up with your compatriots, as you kind of catch up to them, as you are, as you make it to just outside of Percy and Vexalia's estate.
Start heading in, letting the guards know we're.
They let you
Percy
in. They
should be-
recognize you. You guys are pretty high standing in this town. So
I'm also like at 12 hit points, so I assume I'm like coughing up blood as we go.
Yeah, I think about like 20, 25.
Yeah, 100% ruining some carpets as we walk in.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys walk up to the front door. As you arrive there, as if it appears that the lord and lady of the house were informed that you had arrived, they meet you at the front door and they give you a look up and down like, we've been there.
Yeah.
I recognize this.
That's so awesome.
They send one of their servants off to go get like towels and stuff for you guys to like wipe off as they bring you into their like den. And she says, "Well, Percival said you all seemed rather frantic, and that there was world-ending developments. Uh,
Indeed.
Yes.
they seem oddly calm, almost as if they've like dealt with these kinds of situations before."
Hey.
Yeah, probably
And
sounds
that
familiar.
was that was a pretty big lad, but world ending?
Yeah, did anybody
Yes.
know what that was? That thing was huge.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ren can explain, but Percy, Vex, we just came back from infiltrating the Hobgoblin Empire in the Rifen Mist. And
Oh,
they are
that
working on.
explains your appearance.
Yes, it does. And they were working on something that they seem to have just completed that they plan to use to begin their attack on the rest of Tal'Dorei, I assume. And
My dear boy, the hobgoblins have been on the verge of invading northern Tal'Dorei for as long back as anyone can remember.
this is different because we have someone here who can remember further back than anyone can remember. And it's very big. Ren, would you care to explain?
At this point, you guys see some servants come in with trays that have like tea on them and like finger sandwiches as they start like handing them out to you. As Percy takes it and starts sipping at his tea, as does Vexalia. Um, and they're like, "I understand we're talking about important matters, but we are still civilized." Um,
Courage, please.
He's giving a nod at that.
Courage.
Percy kind of looks at you quizzically, and a servant leans in, and he leans up and whispers, and they head off apparently to the wine cellar to grab some courage. They return back a short while later with a uncorked bottle and a small like rocks glass full of courage for you, Fike.
I'm going to take one sip and revel in it, and then I'm going to pass it over to Ren. I'm going to
Like
steal yourself.
Johnny
please.
Walker Blue Label. It's
Oh,
She
fuck.
can't take it, but she's mostly just kind of looking down into it for a bit. I'm like, I wish I could say it is good to see you again, Lord and Lady DeRollo, under better circumstances. Because, I don't think, he hasn't seen since she died.
Yeah, Percy says, under any circumstances, it is good to see that you are back with us.
Unfortunately, what we are dealing with now is a creature of immense size and power that hath caused problems for the gods themselves beyond my time, before my recollections even, but it is called a Tarask, and it is the stuff of nightmares from where I was from. But it is not a legend or a myth.
For scale,
Hold on, Percy and Vex are rolling history checks. They don't. There's no. You don't recognize any look of recognition on their face when you mention the name Tarask.
Mm-hmm.
just by way of a scale comparison from what I understood of what you saw of Thordak, he might have made a nice snack for this thing.
Make a persuasion check, Bureau. it's less about convincing them, and it's more about like conveying like
The gravity.
like you're talking to some people who've seen some shit,
Yeah.
Right.
right? So like
They're
they've
not
literally
phased.
fought and defeated gods.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying. You're. It's like Yeah, you're trying to convey the gravity of the situation. The 24, they look at you and they say, "Well, I've never heard of this creature before. No, I haven't either, darling. But I believe at the very least it warrants a meeting with the council. Um, Perhaps Alora, who's more learned on these things, can shed some light." Um,
Sounds wise.
You all look rather haggard and harrowed, though. Perhaps a good night's sleep and a bath would do you all well, and in the morning we can travel to Amon and talk with the council about this.
I think that sounds like an excellent idea.
In any other situation, the mention of a bath would make Red relax, but it's only slight right now as opposed to what it would be normally.
Mm. Well, we won't keep you very long then. Why don't you head home, rest, relax, and we will meet you at your estate in the morning? Perhaps you can
Certainly.
take us with you to Amon?
Be happy to.
Very well. We shall see you in the morning then. Rest well.
Thank you.
Uh, they will show you out of the house.
Ren, did you finish that drink or no?
She might have like taken a sip of it, but
Oh, Mike's gonna pound that shit.
yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, wait, that's alcohol abuse. If you don't know.
Oh, everybody take a swig. He went to pee again.
Yeah. Drink.
I'm already doing it.
Wait, where's my
guys.
drink
Come on.
emote? That's. I don't normally use the drink emote for that, but I'll use it.
It is odd to use the drink emote to represent pee.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, I don't know what Mike is about, so.
All right. You all find your way out of the Durolo estate.
Also, did the group tell Percy and Vex about her because they seemed very like they did not question it.
Again, they've
They've
seen
seen
some
shit.
They've each of them has died and been brought back to
Oh,
life
not like
themselves.
that. Just the fact that she mentioned from her time, and everyone was saying like from way back when.
You told them about that, or
No.
at least Percy about that.
I never told. Never
You
had the
brought it up-
chance.
You brought it up when you came back from the Underdark, I believe.
Did we? Because I
Yeah,
don't
because
remember.
you had a vision. Yeah, you
Yeah.
had a vision and you talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
I don't
time
remember
to
that
let
part.
that cat out of the bag if you haven't. So.
Yeah, because afterwards,
Again-
I know it was the thing with the sticking the hand in when we came back from the Underdark, sticking the hand in the thing, but that was
Yeah.
it. We didn't talk about it.
But anyway, again, they've seen
Okay.
crazy shit.
I've seen
Nothing
shit.
really- They're like,
I've
oh,
seen
you're a
shit.
time traveler? Whatever.
Fair enough.
Nothing new.
Pussy, you fuck.
I've
Here's the
killed,
question: in the
I've
death,
killed 7 dragons.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm kind of curious. In death, would
That's one.
she have met Vax
Ooh.
if the Raven Queen came to visit?
just roll a d20. On multiple occasions.
Oh shit!
On multiple occasions, yes. As a matter of fact, the Raven Queen thought it would be fun for you to spar together.
Oh shit! Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
You learned a lot.
Oh yeah,
Put it that way.
that's amazing. Oh, that's gonna be a talk.
But anyway, you guys are. It's a talk for another time, as you guys
Yep.
are
Yeah,
beat
no
to
way.
shit and exhausted. As you make your way back to your estate, the boy and Gator are being cared for. They are still unconscious, being tended to by the healer. Is there anything you guys would like to do before taking a rest?
I'll I don't know how many extra rooms we have, but I'll offer Elsa and Tara my room to use, and I'll crash on the couch.
Okay.
Wait, we have a couch?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
There's got to be at least one couch or couch equivalent in this house.
Technically
Yeah, it's a
shaped
pretty
lounge.
big place. You guys can probably fit everybody. You guys have furnished it however you would like as well. So, like, I remember
Yeah.
you guys literally spent money to furnish the place however you wanted. So,
I will sleep in the vault.
So just realized this is the first time Ren's been back in the manor since he came
yes,
back.
it is.
Kind of looking around it.
Oh, Ren, I kind of gave your room to Gator and everybody. You can take mine. I'll go sleep in their room.
No worries, Noxus.
I'm gonna go take a nap in the workshop.
All right. The stone in your pocket buzzes again, Fike.
Oh, fuck this motherfucker. Yes, Strats. What can I help you with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Was I interrupting something important?
No, not at all.
Oh,
Wait, that's his fucking message.
no. I'm letting it be a little bit more of
Oh, okay.
a walkie-talkie thing. Just because for fun. He says,
Funsies.
"I've been in Kaimel for a while now, tailing your dwarven friend. I have to tell you, he's set up pretty sweet here. He's like the number 2 man in the city. He's managed to ingratiate himself with the local Margrave. He doesn't go anywhere without a at least half dozen security, and has his fingers in shall we say quite a few unscrupulous pies."
Are you making lots of money like I told you to?
But of course.
Uh,
Also, he seems to be running a bit of a protection racket for the multiple local thieves guild, who all offer him their protection.
If I can make a recommendation to you, please head north.
North.
As
Any
far north as
particular
you
reason why?
because I like you.
Oh, that is very kind of you to say, my good man. Any recommendations?
Craghammer.
Not a bad idea. Winter is coming on, and a warm furnace dwarven city would not be too bad.
Yes. You're doing a fantastic job, and
You sure you
you
don't want me to stick around? Tell him a little bit more. I can get some more information for you.
Do it.
you are a free man, and you may do as you please. I advise you to go north, though. When
I
at your
am
earliest
forever
convenience.
indebted to you. If you should ever need me again, you need only contact Strat's Stone Song, and he shall be at your service.
Don't be a stranger, Strats. You beautiful soul.
You know, sweet talking me will get you everywhere.
That's the plan, buddy.
Anyway, I guess Crackhammer it is. Best of luck to you in all of your endeavors.
Yeah, you too.
As he signs off.
Signing off for the last time.
AOL goodbye message.
Bravo 6, going dark.
Alrighty. You all get a long rest in.
Let's spend some hit dice, guys.
Long
You
rest. You don't have to.
don't have
Dice.
to.
Yeah.
Renata,
No, yeah, we're all good.
can everyone else other than Renata jump into secrets for me?
Oh shit.
Everybody but Renata go to
Yes.
secrets.
Yes.
Suckers.
As you are sleeping,
Oh shit.
you come to a familiar black expanse with two large female forms standing opposite you. The voice of the Raven Queen from behind her porcelain masks says, "You now understand why I twisted the threads of fate in your favor.
Yeah, sister. But it's Rask. What do we do?
You do what you can. People of this world do not deserve such a terror put upon them. You and your compatriots are some of the few that could do something about it. And thus you are charged." And the Wild Mother speaks up and says, "By the both of us, to deal with this task until it is done, or you are back with us."
I understand. I'm gonna do like take a knee, do one of her more formal.
The power of the divine gate is strong, and we will intercede where we can. For now, it would appear you need information. You may ask each of us one question.
Gods. Hmm. I suppose. What defenses doth need gathered to fight a creature such as this?
Anything and everything you can, the Wild Mother says. There are particular artifacts, the majority of them crafted from your time. I recommend you seek them out and arm yourself for the conflict to come.
Okay. The vestiges Noxus spoke of.
The Wild Mother nods.
Understood.
There are few who know of their existence, and fewer still who know where they can be found.
Then.
The Wild Mother takes a step back, and the Raven Queen steps forward, ready for your question.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think about it. Out of character,
Mhm.
too.
No worries. Take your time.
We have. Gotta find the vestiges, but that's not an answer I'm gonna get immediately. Suppose. Question might be. How long doth we have to do this?
That is harder to answer. The hobgoblins are at a march with their new weapon, and others they have gathered to them in the time that they have prepared for this. the longer you take, the more of an advancement they will be able to make. It is a delicate balance that you must find. But that judgment is best left in all of your hands.
Understood.
With that, the two of them step forward, and they reach out, and each of them touches one of your blades, and you watch as they morph back to their awakened form. We will offer, they say simultaneously, even though I can't do two voices at once, but they say, we are always with you, and we will offer what help we can. And with that,
Thank you.
you wake up in the middle of the night, kind of breathing heavy, and you look down at your swords, and they are back to their awakened state. And I'm going to go get everybody.
Yeah, things
Ren.
are that good.
All right. You guys
Hey,
all wake up.
real quick, Ren, one of my friends is watching. He said that the audio keeps dropping.
Does it?
I don't know if that's if you can fix that or not.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Well, you guys all wake in the morning, feeling a lot physically better about your situation, about how you are. Still, there's a Tarask out there somewhere.
I'm shouting the word courage at Friday.
But you all reassembled down in your dining hall. The young orc boy and Gator are still asleep, and the healer is still attending to them.
And as Ren comes in, you all see one sword having this sort of blooming rose pattern on one side and some ice and darkness on the other one.
Did you get some friends
neat.
back, Ren? Did you get some friends back? What's going on there?
The Wild Mother and the Matron of Ravens understand how difficult this task is going to be. But I was given some information. Perhaps not as much as I should have asked for, but something to help when we speak to the council.
Look forward to hearing it.
Are you not going to tell us now? You're just going to hold on to that little nugget?
No, of course not.
I'm sure it's easier to explain to everybody all at once.
It is.
Probably.
But you shall be somewhat, well, I doth not know if the word is excited or appreciative, but we shall be needing to look for those vestiges that you are looking for, Noxus.
Well, that's good. Because I really want to get one, and I don't think we're going to be able to kill that thing without them.
That is what they believe as well.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, looking to Fike sort of like solemnly.
Wait a minute. Who's they again?
The Raven Queen and the Wild Mother, she just said?
That's what I thought she just said. So the fucking gods don't think we can kill it.
No.
What?
They
know for a
believe...
fact
That's what she said.
That is most certainly not what I said, Noxus. We needed them for the additional power, but it is... We need everything that we can get our hands on at this point. Every defense, every offense.
Wait a minute. Fike. How many keys do we still have left?
2.
Okay. Hear me out. I don't know if I'm right. I could be wrong. But that box thing you said, it's got tons of stuff, right? Like, could it possibly have like crazy magical weapons?
It was in Alora's vault. It could hold many powerful artifacts. Oh fuck! I just revealed to all of you that I stole from Alora Vysoren.
Yeah, I think I was the only one who knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, just peeking at Fike.
I don't know who that is.
In my youth, I did raid Alora Vysoren's vault. So yes,
We're gonna give it back to her, right?
fuck, I really didn't want to tell you that. Admittedly, I started drinking the second I woke up. Um, yes, I would have to confess to her that I stole from her, though, for her to know that, and her not to kill me outright. So, maybe we put back burner
Fike,
that.
a reminder that we are dealing with something that could destroy
Well, what-
all of us at this point.
Right. But you said
Her
we need
knowledge.
everything.
Yes,
You said we need everything. What if there is a vestige in there?
that is
I'm
a
not saying
question.
there could be.
That is a question for. That is a question for Allura.
But the only way
Fine,
to open it is if we get.
I will tell Alora, and I will ask her.
That should be an interesting conversation.
No, this is Spike's deepest fear.
This is
I'm
something you
talking
can talk
out
to
of
her.
character currently, but I'm saying it in Spike's voice. This is the most terrifying thing I'm about to do. I regret everything. Fuck my backstory. Fuck it all.
Man, I gotta say, Alora's like the worst wizard at protecting her stuff.
Yeah,
fair.
I think Fike is so terrified of this, and then
Nobody's
Alora's
good
just
at
gonna be like, "Oh,
everything.
okay."
You
No,
guys
it
hear a on your door.
Go
As
get
your,
that.
Man, it's open.
as your servants go to answer it, you see Lord and Lady Derolo arm in arm come striding into your estate. Are you ready
Good morning.
to go?
I believe
I must
so.
say, you all look much better, darlings.
Feel much better physically. Still psychologically soiling ourselves, I suppose.
Speak for yourself.
I would not use those words, but
Tara and Elsa come over to you, Bureau, and they say, Elsa says, you are going to speak with the council in Taldore. Tara and I feel it is important that I return to Singorn to be able to warn them of what's coming.
Sounds wise. Are you going now, or do you want to come more?
I believe the faster I think it's important that we go now.
Is there any other information you learned during your unfortunate experience that we should convey to the council?
Not really. Everything I know, you've pretty much know and have been able to infer. You have all those research papers. Don't forget about that. Perhaps
Oh yeah.
you can look into that. It is my duty and responsibility to return to Singorn and inform my superiors of what is happening.
If you wouldn't mind dropping a line to my father and letting him know as well, I'd appreciate that.
Of course.
Wait, your dad lives in Dorn?
Yeah. Wait. What?
I put I put a hand on Tara's shoulder and another hand on Elsa's shoulder, and I say, I understand. I'm glad you're back and safe.
Don't worry. You'll be seeing us again. This is not just your fight. That's right. You think we're going to let you do this by yourself?
Of course not.
Can't let you fuck it up.
Well, try not to hit your head too many more times on your way to Singorn.
Aye. And with that, Tara says, plus, I'm our only way to get there fast enough, so don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly thrilled about going to Elf Town. Elsa looks down at her. Perhaps it would be best for you not to refer to it as Elf Town when we get there.
I feel like this is like the female version of Gimli and Legolas.
a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
As Elsa kind of steps forward and says, "Honestly, though, Bureau, thank you for coming for me."
I'm just sorry I left you there for that long.
And she kind of leans in and gives you a little kiss on the cheek. And they turn around. She turns around, steps over next to Terra, and Terra casts teleport. And the two of them head off to Singorn.
I watched the spot where they left for a moment, then I turned back to the group. Everybody ready to go?
I've always been ready to go. Let's go.
It's not
Then,
hard to say further.
I teleport us to Yaman.
Alrighty. And you guys are really continent hopping nowadays.
Party!
We are jet-setting, high-level adventurers.
Yes, you are.
Huzzah.
As you guys bamf to, are you teleport using? Which kind of teleport are you using there?
I'm using 7th level teleport and trying to get us right to the Cloud Top District.
All right. You are very familiar with it. You don't have any issue. You bamf all 5 of you and the Percy and Vexalia straight to the Cloud Top District.
Everybody in the party, make sure you take your 7 points of temporary.
Thank you.
There you go. As Percy and Vex, once you arrive and start walking toward the People's Palace, they inform you that they have actually, we are not the only council members that will be there. We have reached out to our old friends, Lady Keyleth, Pike, as well as Scanlan and Grog will be at the meeting as well.
Yay. Grog.
That will be good to see. Advice from all the heroes.
Fike is dying inside.
Don't worry, Fike. I'm sure that Pike will be happy to come in light of all the aid you've offered her in the past.
No, he's afraid to say what he has to say in front of her.
I'm about to confess my worst fear in front of my idol in a room of people that potentially the most powerful Arcanist might want to kill me.
But
Like, do you need
First
someone to
thing-
say it? Do you need someone to say it for you?
No, I'm just real quick, and Fike's gonna turn into like anything that's not a person and just vomit. Just- I'm gonna get all the nerves out right now.
Like, that's why you shouldn't drink when you first wake up.
Fuck you.
Like, we shall explain everything first.
Yeah. No, I understand that. It's my personal.
Father Fike, what seems to be the issue, darling? You seem so nervous. You've met with the council before?
There are issues that need us spoken to them of some concern, but hopefully not
Yes,
as
you
much
told
as
us last night.
Um,
I don't know why it would be that much harder to tell the rest of the council.
Tis a more personal
Oh.
matter associated with it.
We're stalling for time for next week. Got it.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
No.
Fine.
I'm
Uh,
attempting to.
I will. All right. Percy and Vex. Remember that you like me real quick. I stole a vast sum of money from Alora Vysoren in my youth.
You stole from
A-
Alora Vysoren.
We cleared out her vault.
Join the club.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the deadpan from Ren. Pardon?
First off, respect. Second off, You know what? I'm much better now.
But I mean, it was rather easy. Her tower was collapsing around us while we were doing it, so weren't really able to leave any evidence behind. But
Oh no, she was sleeping and she had apparently like 24 guards guarding her vault, and I picked the lock and I opened it up, and then we shoveled
oh,
all
look,
the
we're
way.
here.
Ren's doing like the back and forth between them. I'm just like, what? What?
As the doors open, you walk into the council chamber to see Grog Strongjaw, Pike Trickfoot, Scanlan Shorthalt, as well as Keyleth of the Arashari, also joined by Lady Allura, Lady Kima, who is technically not a member of the council but is there representing the Temple of the Platinum Dragon, Seeker Asum, as well as I'm forgetting names of people. The other three.
The other three people. Their names don't matter.
Kellen Cobblehob, the one
We chose.
the Keeper of Law, the one that you helped chose. Topher Bertoris, the Master of Defense of the city.
And Hannah.
And not Hannah, but the
Barbara.
dwarf Keeper of Money, whose name I'm blanking on right now that I'm not going to look up.
It's fair.
Yeah, the one that drinks a lot.
As you come in, there's a lot. It's a little bit different setup in here as opposed to the five, almost kind of like miniature thrones that sit on one end of the chamber. There's a huge, long, like banquet table with chairs set out for everyone. As this is more of a meeting as opposed to a pronouncement of the council. As you all sit down, Allura turns to all of you and says, well, Assume has informed us that you all have some very grave news.
Yes, the hobgoblins have awakened, controlled a thing that is called a Tarask.
Allura is going to make a check.
Come on, Laura.
She's like, I'm sorry. It sounded like you said Tarask.
Yes, that is the word that I used.
No, it's not.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that's the reaction that I think we had when we first saw it.
It is a big lad.
I'm sorry. This is the Council of Amon. We have to deal with very serious matters, and this is no time for practical jokes.
He's
Well,
not
it's-
joking. We did meet a very big lad
Were
that
we
is
only
apparently called the Trask.
joking, Lady Allura? I am very sorry, but that is not the case at all.
You guys hear, what's a Trosk?
It's much larger than you, sir.
I don't believe you. As he smashes his fist together and grows twice his size. Oh, God.
Beyond.
Oh, I love Grog. Oh, I love him.
Yeah. Quite impressive, sir. Still much larger.
Is a creature that hath caused trouble for even the gods in the past. So,
Lady Allura says, that is putting it mildly. Tarask was a creation of the Strife Emperor. He was used as his attack dog during the wars between the prime deities and the betrayer gods. This entity would lay low armies. Mages had little to no effect upon it. And if the research I've done means anything, they cannot be killed.
Did not know that. That is a problem. Does your
Even
research...
if you were to destroy their physical form, they would return 24 hours later.
Wait, what? It comes back?
Yes. You see, when the Strife Emperor created this this being, he imbued it with a piece of his essence so that it cannot die, much like a god cannot die.
Does your research suggest any other solutions for dealing with such a thing?
I mean, I never thought I'd have to deal with one of these beings. I don't have it memorized, but I will have to do some looking into it.
Well, we obtained some notes that may be of use. Vanya, if you wouldn't mind sharing.
I just dump the whole bag of holding out onto the table, which also dumps out a great axe and all of Vandrick's stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
oop, those shouldn't have come out with it. My bad.
Um,
And I'll scoop them back in.
well, I'm glad to see you have a very organized form of filing so that I won't have to like sift through all these things and see if they're any sort of specific order.
Forgive us, Arcanist,
Fortunately,
we were in...
escaping from this thing didn't leave us a lot of time for organization.
Yes.
Kima pipes up and says, "Look, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being like, oh no, there's like a small raid of goblins coming to smash themselves against the walls of Amon, and 10 being like, that whole Vecna thing that happened. What are we talking about here?"
God, I hope it's a 10.
47 and 3/4.
I'm guessing close to a 10, maybe an 11.
Yeah, I don't know if Ren would know about what
You
happened
don't
with
know
Vec. Yeah, she doesn't
Vecna
know
happened.
about what happened with... I know it's not the high
You
end of
remember
the
the
scale.
name Vecna, as he was a mage during the Age of Arcanum.
Yes.
I feel like
I believe this is beyond an archmage from so an 11 in this case, I believe. This is a world destroying monster.
Well, that is wonderful. We will have to inform the chancellors of Singorn.
already in progress.
Oh, good. Someone you trust?
Yes, Tara from Craghammer, as well as a
Yes,
friend we rescued from.
5 families of Craghammer must be informed as well. Um,
Is there anyone here that would know where to find artifacts that may be of use in this case, known as vestiges of the diversions?
you see several people look at you quizzically. The members of Vox Machina, as well as Kima and Allura, and they say, "How do you know of vestiges of divergence?"
It was explained to me by my by the matron of ravens.
You hear Keyless kind of say, "Oh, her. Sure you can trust her?"
Just like... And the wild mother, but, yes.
That's a little better. You watch as the members of Vox Machina kind of, we carry several of these vestiges. We know that there are many more out in the world, but they're hard to come by, darling.
Yes, but at this point, they are one of the few things that I was told would assist in this, besides every type of defense we can consider. But I was told that we need to find as many as we can in, well, however quickly as we can.
Scanlan kind of steps up and he says, "Hi, Scanlan here. I might have been doing a little bit of looking into these things over the years. I don't 100% know where any of them are, but I do think I got a lead on someone who might know."
Yes, sir. That would be quite valuable.
Well, I heard tell of this entity who is. A lot of this might fly over your head, but they are one of the four. Uh, and he turns to Voxmire, the four who endured, the four who remember. Um, uh, and he is known as Alru, protector of knowledge.
Allru, protector of knowledge. Do you know where we might find Allru?
Well, as a matter of fact, from what I understand, is he lives in the mountains just north of Joran village, just short of the Umbra Hills. From what I've been able to piece together, they are an ancient gold dragon.
Whoa. Okay.
Friendly type, I hope.
I don't know. I've never met the guy.
Well, I have known to be alternately quite charming and disastrously uncharming at times.
I think
That sounds
the
accurate.
disaster.
Yep.
I think the disaster is
Especially with
more than
dragons.
you think it is.
We can certainly make a trek to try to visit this dragon. Um, any other leads you may also have by any chance?
You look around the room, all of them have blank faces. Um, you say, well, at least while you're gone, I can dig into this. Alora kind of gestures toward the all the papers and stuff that you just dropped at her on the table in front of her. And the rest of Vox Machina kind of talk about how they intend to go to the four corners, as it were, of Taldore to prepare. They have responsibilities in specific places. Keela says that she's going to return to Zephyra to prepare her people, and she needs to defend them as they are um, not super far north. Um,
Kind
Grog intends to return to Western with Pike and Scanlan to prepare there, as well as Percy and Vexalia, obviously, and plan to return to Whitestone to make preparations there. Um, as the council here also intends to make preparations for Amon. They say that they intend to send someone post haste to Craghammer to talk to the Iron Speaker, or the Iron Keeper, Gradam Greyspine, the head of Craghammer, um, and that they intend to start rousing armies and get to that work. While you all uh, seek out these vestiges, as it were.
That sounds wise, and we look forward to learning anything that you discover, Lady Alora, and any ideas for aid you may be able to lend. As I'm sure I speak for my friends when I say that we intend to face this head on.
Absolutely.
If there's a pause, I'll I'm standing next to Fike. I'll kind of like elbow him, like on his side. I'm like, Fike, you gonna do it? You gonna find out if we got an easy one?
Lady Alora,
Yes.
you wouldn't have happened to have a very powerful artifact of significant importance in your home around 12 years ago?
She kind of squints her eyes and looks at you. I had several.
Knox kind of just goes.
No
You-
vestiges.
okay. Yeah, I'll just get this out now. Uh, I used, I was a thief. Um, and I stole from you like 12 years ago. I have all your stuff and your money. It's in a very safe place if I'm going to be honest. Even I can't get to it right now.
Her face goes from shocked to confused to uh,
I am prepared
angry
for any
to angry
kind of
to angry to a look of
I expected
all right,
this.
I
well,
look right to Pike and I just go, I say quietly, I go, I'm just mouthing the word, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
as
sorry.
you
I'm
look
sorry.
over at Pike, she is laughing her ass off.
As it's probably Vex.
So you know how like they say you don't want to meet your idol? Like it is the complete opposite
Listen.
with Pike.
Normally, I'd insist on having a much more in-depth conversation about this, but given the circumstances, shall we say that once you do have access to my belongings, I can assume that you'll be returning them?
Yes. There's you can ask Noxus. I told him I was gonna return all the shit. He got very angry at me because we would be rich. I'm blaming
Wait,
my
what?
little
Don't you say that about me? I was not a follower of Bahamut Laura at that time. I am now. I just told him to tell you.
It's, you know
motherfucker.
what? Again, given the circumstances, we'll put this on the back burner, as it were.
Backboner?
But did you have anything particularly powerful that, like, if we get it, it would be very helpful in this situation? Is what I'm trying
There
to.
are multiple powerful arcane enchantments on items that I put in there. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. Just because I'm a wizard doesn't mean I have a photographic memory, all right? You know, again, it was over 12 years ago.
I guess. Simply given the knowledge that we mayest need to focus our.
Listen, you just brought me and us, as I believe you put it, world-ending news.
Yes.
So why don't all of us get to uh, the things that we are being, our tasks, the tasks that we have at hand, and perhaps we can discuss this, you know, when there's not an ancient and powerful being created by the gods coming to destroy all of civilization.
Yes, of course.
Just one other thought. The wizard we took this from seemed quite pleased when we killed him. So I'm curious as to what you might find in those notes that may either confirm or allay some fears of mine.
Yes, well, once I get through them, trust me, you will be the first to know.
Thank you.
Will take me a bit of time. This is quite a lot, and in no conceivable form of filing. So, anyway, you guys watch as Topher and Kima leave to go start rallying the defense of Amon.
Before Keyleth is about to leave, can Ren try to grab her
Sure.
really quick? Lady Keyleth, forgive me.
Yes, Renata, right?
Yes. I doth not suppose... Have you heard from Shango at all? Hath he returned?
Not since he left, unfortunately. I can't help but thinking how useful he would be in the moment.
Yes, useful.
I tried counseling him against personal vengeance and letting that consume him, but, well, you knew him.
Yes. I see. Thank you, I simply... And she just trails off and shakes her head that I shall let you...
She reaches out and puts her hand on your shoulder and says, "Believe me, I understand better than most the place that he is heading to. But he's also very capable."
I cannot disagree. Thank you.
And hey, at the very least, you right now can distract yourself with work.
Yes. Understood. Thank you again.
All right, well, I have to go prepare my people for war, so if you'll excuse me.
Just one last thing. Does anybody have any advice or suggestions on how we might quickly get close to Joran Village? I don't believe I've been there before.
You look around the room as they all kind of look at each other. You hear Jordan Village is kind of a shit town. None of us have ever really been there before, I don't think. They look around and no one really acknowledges having been there before. They say, but Percy looks at you and says, "You have access to teleportation, do you not?"
Yeah, I do. But again, never been there before, so trying to get there with that type of magic could be a bit risky.
Well, I would imagine that we're all going to have to be taking some risks now.
Fair enough.
The sass.
Hey!
That Percy sass.
Yep.
Grog. How do you
Well-
know it's a shit town if you've never been?
Well, because I've never been there.
Right.
got-
Yep.
he's got you
Makes
there.
sense.
Gotcha.
Makes sense, big guy.
Got you there, you green bitch.
Listen, just because Alora's mad at you doesn't mean you gotta be mean to me.
She didn't have any fucking messages, which means I could have kept that a secret, you dick.
Doesn't
Never
mean...
known if you didn't ask.
But, Mr. Grog, if someone as wise and traveled as you were to go to Joran Village, how would you have gotten there?
I'd probably have. He points at Keyleth.
That's a good
Understood.
plan.
Thank you, sir.
She does this really cool thing where she creates a doorway in a tree.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. And she also can turn us into farts.
She can turn you into farts?
Farts. Now that's an idea.
No, Bureau, don't you get no damn ideas. I ain't being no fart.
What is a fart?
Flatulence.
When you make fluffy.
Get a bag
You know,
of luck.
wait, here, I can explain it to you. Renata, you know when, like, we're sleeping at
No,
night and
I
you're
understood
on watch and you
flatulence.
hear...
That's just...
Oh, okay. I was going to explain it, but you seem to get it.
Yeah, she knows fluffy. Relax.
All right. The rest of the group, all in the council chamber, disperses to go off to their responsibilities. What are you guys doing?
So, Bill, you're gonna need to give me a list of like all the inside information that Vax gave about this group.
We'll talk later.
Heck yeah.
Shall we try teleporting to Joran Village?
Where are we
Nope.
going to Orin Village?
We're looking for a gold dragon.
Oh, right, that guy.
Yeah, literally just a gold dragon in the middle of the city. I doubt that's how
All
we're
right.
gonna find him, but
Well, I didn't say it was
that's
in
my
the
first
middle of the
go-to.
city. Scanlan
No,
says.
I
I said
know.
he's in the mountains just north of Joran Village. So why don't you
I know.
teleport to
I
the
was ma-
mountains just north of Joran Village?
That
For
is
a
a
guy
better idea.
who's really funny, he doesn't know when a guy's joking. Okay.
I can
Do not talk bad about Mr.
Oh,
Shorthold.
sorry.
certainly try.
I mean, you haven't been there either, so it's kind of the same.
Got a point.
He's not wrong.
That's true.
Come on, Biro, do your Keeler thing.
Everybody
I,
grab hands.
Well, I can't do it today because I just used teleport.
Oh, gosh damn it.
So perhaps we can spend some time looking at some maps to give us a better chance. Let me get a nap in, and we can give it a shot.
All right, that sounds like a good idea. I gotta go stop at the sanctuary anyways and talk to Thiven.
All right. So it sounds like you guys are going to get ready and prepare in the city before heading off.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Sounds like it.
Alrighty. Oh.
Can Fike detect magic on the shit I took out of Vandrick real quick? Or somebody?
Yeah, I can cast Detect Magic.
Alright.
All three things are magical.
Alright, I'll take that coin purse and get them identified.
Okay. You take the coin burst, which has 500 platinum pieces in it.
Holy shit!
Oh, we're rich again. We're rich again.
Yeah!
We're not.
Not really,
Well,
but
All
We're
the
not
rest
broke again.
All the rest of it
Time
can go
Bill
into
goes-
party funds. But I'm just gonna lift
Every time
like
Bill goes, you're pretty close. We spend all the
I'm
money.
just gonna lift like a few platinum off the top of that and take it to go get this shit identified.
Vanya,
Okay.
whatever you take, just go ahead and you put it all in. Whatever you do,
Alright.
it's up to you what you take.
Alrighty.
Oh, for now I'm just gonna put 500 platinum in my bag of holding.
Okay. You head to Gilmore's to get them identified while they're going to look at maps and perhaps do some research or whatever it is they're planning on doing.
Whatever intelligent thing they're going to do.
Yeah, whatever thinky thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, if an intelligent person can come with me to the sanctuary to help me read up on dragons, that'd be nice.
It's we'll figure that out next week, but
Right.
it's 25 gold pieces per identify, so it's a total of
Okay.
75 gold pieces. And you learn that the boots are winged boots.
Nice.
yes, yes.
The ring is a +1 ring of protection, and the cloak is a cloak of protection.
Nice.
All of which require attunement.
Neat.
By the way, Fike is going to unattune to the now that Vandrick is dead? Question mark. From the necklace of you can't scry on me to the prayer bead necklace.
Okay.
Alright. I'll take all these back to
I heard
everybody else.
pervy necklace for a second instead of prayer bead.
And that is where we'll pick things up next week.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hot
Welcome to
We
the
damn.
lived.
Hmm?
We lived.
We lived, bitch.
We sure did.
Not really. We didn't really live.
We
kinda
delayed
just-
our death.
Exactly.
So now we get to die by
Zero satisfaction.
Tarask instead of stupid hobgoblins.
Hell yes!
Yeah. I'll take that over that asshole.
That was
Hero-
awesome, Bill.
Vestiges, guys.
Hey.
Oh boy.
Lots of
Yes.
vestiges.
Oh, these are all.
Cool.
Oh shit, these are custom ones. Oh no.
I have to update. I have to update
These are gonna
mine
be
back. I'm
hard
so
to
happy.
get.
Get Aura back.
Yeah, you don't need those flying boots no more. You get your mount back.
But my mount doesn't fly generally.
it
It was
doesn't
a
fly?
one time I got. He
It
took pity on me.
can. It can.
It can
Well,
with you.
When
Nox cast
I'll
fly.
slap it. I'll
Yeah.
slap its butt. Don't worry.
Yes.
or when they become exalted,
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
depending
Joe
on what form,
Pegasus.
depending on what permanent form you choose for Aura.
Pegasus.
Would anybody? I mean, you guys probably don't want your experience points, right?
Nope.
Nah,
Fuck off.
I would like that.
You would like that?
Yes.
Just the
Yes, I would.
experience of what we had tonight was good enough.
Yeah. So, did you guys have fun though?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good
Mhm.
session.
for
Yeah, it was
sure.
good.
I'm terrified.
Yeah. For once, I'm glad I don't have a webcam because I started laughing hysterically when you started describing the Tarask.
I will say
Right.
this. I told, like, at the beginning of the thing, like, when the tremor started, I told Flake, I'm like, it's a Tarask. He's like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
And then, like, as you started
did.
describing it, I was like, it's a fucking Tarask. I called it.
I have been shit talking Biro and Nox individually in both chats. Nox just like fuck you for calling it the Tarask, and Biro just because I blame him for this being his arc. You fucking dickhole motherfucker.
You brought the
Like,
Trask on us.
You're
It's
welcome.
all your fault, Bureau.
You had to save your fucking girlfriend in this hobgoblin town, and now there's a fucking Tarask in the world.
Well, here's the thing, Flake. You can actually blame it on me because we had to go get Gator, technically.
No, the
If we never
Tarask
went and
was-
got Gator, we would have never
No,
saw the
no, no.
Tarask.
No, the Tarask was still there. It still would have came out because Biro's girlfriend was there. That this inspiration is all bullshit. I hate everything right now. I'm gonna
Bureau's
be
girlfriend
so-
arc was just a way for me to introduce this arc of the story. The
no,
endgame of the
don't
story.
cover for him, Bill.
I'm not.
Bureau's
I've
girlfriends
been
always
sitting
cause
on
trouble,
this.
apparently.
I've been sitting on this as the end game. I knew this is what I wanted to do as the end game since like the Underdark.
You wanted to kill us with the Tarask since the Underdog. You thought the Underdog wasn't
Just die. Don't be dramatic.
If you
Why
wanted
do you
to
keep
kill us
thinking you're
with
gonna
Tarask-
die?
If you wanted to kill us with
We're
Tarask-
not gonna
Tarask,
die.
Bill. How do you? Most of the time, people don't come back from Tarasks.
Hey, you guys, come on.
Tarask guy?
You know how long you guys been playing D&D? You ever fought a Tarask?
Never.
Nope.
I actually have not.
Let's do
I've
it.
never been this high of a
Yeah.
level.
David keeps
I'm deep
threatening
about
us with
this.
one,
I've
but
never had a-
Oh,
I've
that
never
is
had
not a
Satanist
fucking.
who-
That's
Actually, no,
not
it
something
could be-
you
Here's
fight.
the thing, guys. It's not just it's a Tarask. It's a Tarask at the head of the Hobgoblin army.
yeah.
Yeah. We
It
got
also-
that Hobgoblin
It sounds like you're pulling a 3.5 Tarask as well. That can't die, which is a little bit more threatening.
Yeah.
It's a Tarask at the head of a Hobgoblin army as the mount of the Emperor of the Iron Authority.
So yeah, can
Yeah.
we? Yeah. So yeah, we might need to focus on that necklace
Should've-
maybe, and then fuck up the army.
who was
I sh-
who was a mage whose Vandrick was his apprentice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Great.
I should have knew something was up when you started talking about Tarasks a few months ago.
Let's just not forget the big picture in teaching Amara a lesson.
Yes, that's the biggest
Yes,
picture in all
right?
of this. Teaching Umaro a lesson, getting Shango to come back
That's
here so
the-
we can
that's our main
kick his
quest,
ass.
guys. That's the real end game.
Don't
is
forget,
teaching
you
Amara
gotta
a
get
lesson.
those mushrooms for Sherry.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest. We can't forget the
The
mushrooms.
real end game threat.
Yeah, we go back to Sherry. It's like, listen, Sherry, don't be giving me any shit. We got a Tarask on our ass, all right? You'll get your mushrooms when you
Nox,
get your
you still
mushrooms.
gotta teach your owl bear figurine to sit.
Oh, we haven't used the
Hey, we
owlbear
have
for a
to
while
do
too.
Yeah, you haven't used
we-
that thing yet once.
Yeah, I mean,
All right.
motherfucker.
All right. Yes.
Experience points.
Yep.
Anya. 29 experience points.
Okay.
Renata. 29 experience points. Fike. 29 experience points. Nox. 29 experience points. Bureau. 30 experience points.
Woo!
Nice.
What is for 14 or for 15?
What's 14 times 15?
210.
So you need 210 to level
I
up.
am 8. I am 8 away.
I am 95 away.
Just think, if you were here last week, you would be leveling up probably.
Well, like you said, real shit comes first, and
Mhm,
I was
mhm.
spending time with my girlfriend and son.
I'm just busting your balls.
Alrighty.
I heard
All right.
that you were there.
I'm gonna turn off the stream.
Nah,
Thank you all
because
so
I
much for
ran
hanging
this.
out with us
Oh,
tonight.
yo, seriously.
Alright. Bye,
Bye,
Yay.
guys.
guys.
Awesome
Bye,
job. We'll
guys.
see you all next week.
Come
Bye.
back. Let's find some
Badass, asexual, polyhedral dice order. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice order. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice order. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice order. And my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler